Hello, welcome. We're going to be playing some more Pauper today. I'm joined again by BardofSnow, Ben, in the studio.
Hello.
Here. Studio being very generous for this current mess on this table, but that's okay. We're a little fried today. We played a PQ yesterday out in Braintree, Massachusetts. Had a good time. Both did about 500. So it was like... it was a long day, but we had some fun with it. So we're kind of unwinding here with a bit of Pauper, some lists that we kind of talked about in our car ride. And so we're playing with a lot of Legends of the Force cards today. And it's going to be interesting to see them. Because last time I don't think we really delved into, was Legends out last time we played this?
I don't know.
It might have.
It was because I was running Crushing Blows.
Yeah. But we didn't play leaders from that.
No,
too much.
No.
We were really focused on older cards. Today Ben has. We both brought 2 decks. We're gonna play 2 matches, and kind of see how that goes. So shorter length video than before. The 3 matches I think felt a little bit too long. Although there was the intro of explaining what Pauper is as a format. Which, if you have questions about that, go back, watch that previous video. But we're just essentially playing with commons. That means leaders, bases, and the cards in our deck are all common rarity. So if you want to just do a brief introduction to your 2 decks.
Yeah, sure. So I whipped up this Rey command list when Legends of the Force was getting spoiled. Really, it is just a play efficient creatures that maybe are a little bit underpowered, give them the ability to buff, and then also we're running cards like Heirloom Lightsaber as a good payoff. A lot of restore in the list, and really just trying to tick down your opponent's life total while maintaining yours at a pretty high rate. Mother Talzin is a Mother Talzin list. I know that's not really helpful, but you do get a lot of the pretty solid Legends of the Force cards. Talzin's Assassin is a good 4 cost, -3/-3 payoff. Even just Talzin's activate ability of giving -1/-1 to help clear up creatures that you can either ping down or attack down with your various Force units. We're running a couple of duds. Maybe duds isn't the right word, but we are running, where is it? Fallen Jedi is in here as just a 3 cost, 3/4 Force Jedi. Good enough. Chunky enough. We don't have Tarkin Town in this format, so hey, that card actually does get to live.
Yeah, 4 toughness is not actually a death sentence.
Yes. So yeah, I just wanted to really.
Drain Essence is also
it's also
nuts in this where it's any 3 health thing on turn 1, you're just killing it, and that's not something that most removal in this game has done before.
Yep. 2 damage plus the Force. Activate Talzin. Get a nice smackaroo is nice.
So I've got 2 decks here. We've got Thrawn Red, which is, I would say, kind of what you expect. I am playing, when units that have when defeated and really trying to drag the game out, get a ton of value. There's going to be some crossover with what Ben has going on here in Talzin Red. But I think this one goes definitely longer. But, cards like Devastating Gunship, Grappling Guardian, and Imperial Interceptor are the big 2-for-1s that we're trying to play towards. And the other deck that I have is basically a fever dream. We have IG88 Yellow Force, which is... there's so much going on here. And I kind of want to talk about it as the games go, but part of the impetus for me wanting to do this is feeling like IG88 is a bit of a misunderstood leader. He's also very bad. He's unfortunately really bad because of his stat line when he flips, but I think there's some interesting opportunities to treat him like Anakin, whatever it takes, where you play some bigger health units, try to flood the board, and then use his ability to kind of clear things. So there's a pair of 1-drops. This is really 1-drop focused, but going turn 1, Witch of the Mist, Adeptive Anger is okay, I've got now they're attacking for some more power using IG88's ability, but I'm also getting the Force, getting good value. I was trying to do this with Spark of Rebellion, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and then Tarkin Town as the base. I was throwing around ideas with that because like you can go like that's something that Kylo Tarkentown is supposed to do is like play Witch of the Mist and Force Throw on turn 1 in Premiere, and Adept of Anger like opens you up to do more of that as well. So
actually,
we're kind of like
that's pretty solid into other Force decks, kind of where you can be like, okay, swing in, exhaust your Force unit, stop them from getting exactly what they need. I see.
But this is also just like an aggro like Force deck. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna see how it goes. I play a bunch of weird like 1-drops.
Look, I see the dream. I was talking about building, which I didn't for today because I have the Rey command list. But I was looking at Obi-Wan Cunning.
Yeah.
So specifically Obi-Wan Legends of the Force Cunning, which is pretty similar in structure to the Rey. Weirdly enough, to the Rey command list, even though you lose out on blue, but you don't really lose out on that much. It's a similar.
The
similar
green is a bit more of what's going on. I suspect.
Yeah, conceptually they end up being about the same because it's still just about giving experience tokens to your units. You just lose out on all the restore that Rey gives, which is a lot. Which is a lot.
Yeah. So, I guess let me look at this list again. Okay, I don't. Funny enough, I also have Fallen Jedi in here, so we've got two Fallen Jedi decks showing up here.
Yes.
So I do think actually one interesting thing here is that because my 1-drops are like Witch of the Mist and Adept of Anger, I'm not like immediately going to get hosed by Talzin, like
that
unfortunately you did yesterday with
yes.
Cad Bane Tarkentown. So I think any of these matchups are fine actually to play. I don't think any of these are going to be.
We're not going to have some huge hose blowout.
Yeah, I mean this deck might fail to function.
But that's it.
But that's like this. That's my fault. That's
a separate problem. It's not the matchup. Like, oh, this is going to be a bad matchup. It's going to be.
It's going to be this failed as an idea, and that's okay. I am totally on board with that happening. But like
that can just be IG88, even though the showcase is really nice. I do like how that looks.
I really like that. I do not regret purchasing that.
Yeah,
I bought that for like $75 back in like set 2. And I'm sure it's lower now, but obviously like the earlier showcases are more expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna be as low.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
I mean the Thrawn showcases, both of them are like.
Yeah, I do have both now, which is fun.
They're so good.
So if I ever actually play Twin Suns, I won't. That would be a fun thing to do. So this will be our initiative token. I'm just gonna use this one for my hand.
Great.
Over here.
If it works, I'll use this one as my hand token. I don't know if it's showing up on camera.
It's fine.
Great.
I think the hand token, that's mostly for us knowing like what are in what zones. Because if we're cheating here, then like who cares? We're playing for fun. So
that's true.
Let's start off. I'm going to start off with IG88. Right. You pick whatever you would like to.
Let's not do the mirror of blue-red into each other.
Blue-red ability mirror, play for 45 minutes for like 6 turns.
Even though it would be really, really funny.
I'll use this for force tokens.
Yes, thank you.
So this will be no force and force.
Yep.
Got that. Yours, I believe, the same way.
Yes.
Thanks to our friend Pat for...
Yes, thank you very much.
3D printing that one. That's been nice.
Yeah.
Because I thought to myself when this set came out, I was like, I'm never going to need more than 1 force token. And then I'm like, oh, no, here we actually are in need of that.
We've talked about this a lot, but I think the force mechanic is quite interesting. It's pretty easy to track. I think it's going to... I'm hoping that next set isn't really going to give it any support, but I'm hoping that sets... 7, 8, 9. We're gonna get some more support for it.
Yeah. I think that it has good potential.
Yes.
I think it's flavorful. It, like you said, is relatively easy to track. But if every set is like, oh, there's a different mechanic like this that you have to keep track of, that's problematic.
That's gonna be rough. All right.
You got the initiative.
Oh, I got the initiative. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
We're doing the guest rule.
Yes.
Keep things simple.
Yes, I'll leave it there kind of in the middle for easy tracking from us. All right, let's see.
Well, I only have one drop in this hand, so that's
probably
a mulligan.
I have one turn 1 play in this hand. Is that good enough for me? Sure, why not? And I'll put these 2 cards down because they're not going to be relevant in this matchup. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Hopefully the camera picks up on that. But
I suspect I'm gonna get beaten down in this matchup, but I'm hoping that the game's at least interesting.
yeah,
Because I do have like I've got Death Star Stormtrooper in here. So if my turn 1 is like 2 Stormtroopers, and you just like drain essence, kill one, and then activate
kill the other,
it's like that's pretty bad.
that was my that was one of my games yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, Cad Bane, double Stormtrooper. No Cad Bane
Underworld.
things. Yeah. Oh boy. That's post Mulligan too. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a rough one for you. Okay. All right. This does stuff.
It's good enough.
So. Yeah, I guess that's what we do.
Alrighty, let's get rolling then. Alright, we have a little urchin coming out. A little 1/4 urchin.
I've got an Adept of Anger.
Great, I'll claim here.
I will daring raid the urchin.
Sure.
And then I'll pass.
It happens. That's a really funny answer here that I might utilize. In fact, I think I will utilize it. Do I want to utilize it right now? I'll put 1 into your base. Gain the force.
I'll put 1 into Gifted Urchin and also gain the force.
Sure. Okay. Let's do daring raid on the Adept of Anger. That would kill it, I believe. It does have 3 life.
that is how that works.
I do believe it dies.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I guess I will do or do not expend my force token and draw 2.
Sure. We'll play this Night Sister Warrior.
I play a card that I'm really excited about in this deck is ISB Agent.
Ooh, hot.
I reveal on the doorstep, and I'll deal 1 damage to the Gifted Urchin.
My Urchin. I will claim here.
And I will pass.
As my Urchin dies. Alright, he'll go face down. Let me check this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alrighty. Talzin's Assassin? I'll eat that ISB agent. Delicious.
It is begone.
Oh, I just realized our flip turn is gonna suck for you.
It's gonna be bad.
That's gonna be bad.
Play a Nihil Marauder.
It's a really good card. I'll put 2 into base. Gain the force. Can't forget that.
This is interesting. I'll play a Witch of the Mist.
Okay. I'll claim here.
And then I'll pass.
Because I got nothing left. Okay. Let's put the Talzin's Assassin into the Nihil Marauder for 4 damage.
So I have to do something with the Nihil Marauder right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm just like very okay with trading back into the
trading.
Assassin.
Yeah, I'm basically just making sure that the trade is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then here, I think I do a Talzin activation to shrink the Witch of the Mist.
Put the die there to represent that. I will attack your base to gain the force.
To gain the force? Sure. Okay. Here I'm going to flip Talzin.
I'll play ISB agent for 1, and reveal on the doorstep. And I'll deal 1 damage to Talzin.
To Talzin? Cool. Put the Night Sister Warrior into the Witch of the Mist to kill it. I'll gain the force.
I'll play on the doorstep.
Gain so many battle droids. Oh, wait, they're all ready too. That's pretty hot, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's why I was like, I'm really satisfied with this deck, at least conceptually, that like it's kind of an aggro ISB agent deck, and that's something I wanted for a while.
Okay.
In any format.
Yeah, I do like that. That is really fun. Okay, how exactly do I want to do this? Okay, I'm gonna use the force here to draw a second Talzin's Assassin to kill the ISB agent.
So you do just attack and kill IG88, but you take 4.
Yes, which does mean that you can then kill me with the battle droids.
Yeah, so I think we have to try and deploy out here because...
And I think I do have to kill you here, right? Because...
But you have... Yeah, so you may just want to like attack here and do the minus here as well.
Yeah, I think that's the right move, because then I'm forcing you to trade your battle droids into Talzin, because otherwise it starts getting aggressively bad for you.
Yeah.
So I go to 5 on Talzin.
I'll attack a battle droid into Talzin.
Yep, I'm going to claim.
1 more droid into Talzin.
Yep.
And... Well, it's your base for 1.
Sure. Alrighty.
And then I'll pass.
Yeah. Okay. I did claim here. So what exactly am I going to do? I'll start off with 2 damage into base, gain the force. I'll let you keep the battle droid. It's a little guy. It's a little fella.
I'll surprise strike into the assassin.
That's fine.
It's quite fine for you.
Quite fine. I'm gonna pay 3, and I have this Jedi in hiding here.
I've got a Nihil Marauder.
Ooh, that was pretty good. Pretty good. I'll claim here.
And I'll pass.
Yep. I wish I could get like this good card draw in like a premiere event. like I'm sitting here and I'm like, this feels like kind of gross what I'm about to do to you. Like this is like
that's alright. That's alright.
Yeah. Well,
like I said, I'm like already excited. The game actions I've taken here have been very fiddly. And like the type of small increment of value on the margins that I do enjoy. it's
pretty like again pretty hot seeing you just dump a bunch of battle droids.
Yep. All right, so I will have 1 power on attack.
Yeah.
Is that a profitable thing to do anywhere? You do have the force at will. So...
Yeah, I do have 2 force units.
I'll put 1 damage on the assassin.
Sure. And now you're going to play a hidden 1-drop, double last words. and I'll be like, this is the strongest force user of all time. We'll put 3 into base.
I will expend the force and do or do nots.
Do or do not. Hot card. Let's put the Night Sister into base for 2.
I'll go on the doorstep again.
Yeah. Oh, I should have the force. From those 2 swings. We'll do Talzin activation. We'll slurp up one of those little guys.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
1 to your base.
Sure. Go 2. Let us drain essence the other one. Get the force back.
It's quite bad.
Yep.
I will claim.
I will pass. The other control pieces in this deck come to fruition. As in a control piece that's been good for 4 sets.
I'll hit your base for 1.
Yep. I'm not resourcing this time. I'll stick on 6. I'll just slurp that battle droid.
It's like I'm not sure if I'm like supposed to attack a unit there, but it's all a little bad.
Yeah, because it's kind of like if you're running open fires, it's like okay, you have like 2 good kill options, so
we'll just try guerrilla soldiers, I guess.
Oh man, that's 3.
Yep.
You know what I'll do? Night Sister Warrior. I'll spread it. I'll get a good spread. I'll get a nice meat and cheese spread. You know,
A charcuterie board for the table.
I love charcuterie. I would do a lot for a good charcuterie board. Let's put 2 damage or 4 damage into your base because I can do math. I have 2 damage on the unit. Gain the force.
Witch of the Mist.
Oh, look, I'm so right. I'm so correct on the double last words. I'll kill the Guerrilla Soldier.
Adept of Anger?
I was waiting for it to be another Witch of the Mist. I was literally gonna burst out laughing. Let's play another Jedi in Hiding.
I'll claim the initiative.
Alright, that's gonna be 5 to base.
I'm at 19.
Alrighty.
Everything's fine.
The slow incremental damage of not doing anything. Alright, I will resource that time. This is I think showcasing the strength of Talzin, where I can just like shrink something and then kill it for free.
Yeah. I'll elite P38 and kill the Night Sister.
Sure. Draw a card. All right, there's the funny. Alrighty. So let's see. You don't have the force right now. So I think here I put this into the Witch of the Mist to force you to have to swing with the Adept of Anger if you want to get the force back.
And I'll swing at your base for 1.
Sure.
Gain the force.
Alright, let's put 4 into base.
And I'll do 4, expend my force token, and Will of the Force, bounce this, and have you discard a random card from hand.
Alrighty, I have 5 cards in hand. Would you like to roll a die, or would you like to
yeah, we can just pick. You're doing a good job shuffling.
Sure. Alright, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The funny.
You ripped the funny away. No.
Always an enemy of fun.
My funny. Alright, I'll just replay that Jedi.
Fine.
And I'll dump this Secretive Sage while I'm at it. They're around here somewhere. Yeah. Alrighty. And then I'll pass. I'll stick on 7 again. Thank you.
No problem. It is a nice fall day outside, so the motorcycles have been roaring by pretty good.
I really can't blame them. I drove here with the windows down.
Yeah.
So.
It's a nice one. There's like truly no path forward, but we'll do a 1 to base, I guess.
Because I was sitting here and I was like, what is your like good answer here? And I'm like, actually, Grenade Strike is really hot.
Grenade Strike actually be pretty good here.
Yeah, it's like kills the Talzin assassins, pings off the Secretive Sage shield, like
I did not put that in the sideboard, but I've got cards in this board for what we got here.
All right, how exactly do I want to do this? I mean, I'll just hit face for 4. Like, I'm overthinking this.
Yeah, I mean I'm at 27.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
I just had Night Marauder and Fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
Don't need to spend too much more.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of control pieces again. Yeah.
That's fun though.
Yeah, my resources for reference were 3 Imperial Interceptors because we've talked a lot about Imperial Interceptor in this format and how the card is actually good, and it is the problem now where I'm like, I look at lists and I'm like, I could put this in Boba Yellow. I could do it.
That is not an embarrassing card for Premier Boba Yellow.
Yeah, just like play a 3/2 that deals 3 to a space unit, and you're like, they probably, if they're running space units, it's like, well, I probably killed it. Like, something at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you play against you have a sideboard for this one, right?
I do.
Cool.
I do.
I just want to make sure I'm not like going through my sideboarding and
No.
have a one-sided thing.
I think this is where again. So I threw the sideboard together just for camera viewing's sake, just to try and like put something together. Because again, it's the whole like I don't know how this list is going to work in practice, but very clearly here with it being a force list, I bring in the Purge Troopers. I don't think I have to bring in much else. Disabling Fang I don't think is worth it. I literally threw droid missiles in there as like if I'm getting flooded in space and can't control them, that's I guess an option. Another fleet interdictor, 3 grenade strikes, which
so what I got for this matchup is actually somewhat of a robust anti-control package. We've got Purge Troopers of my own. We've got 3 Pillage and some Bounty Hunter Crews.
Bounty Hunter Crew is a great card.
And I'm going to take out these Waylays that don't do much. These Surprise Strikes, because I'm not going to have units in play.
Yep.
And these Daring Raids, because he's playing a lot of high toughness units. And I've still got 1 Daring Raid in there. It's a great 1-drop to pair, but like it seems like just a reasonable to make.
I was going to say, it's pretty solid into like, you play a 1-drop, maybe swing into a Secretive Sage shield, and then just boop, kill the Secretive Sage.
Yeah.
I am, of course, I've mentioned this to Will when we've talked about lists, but I'm a bit disappointed. Like, I do really enjoy in the Premier side, even though it curbs me, that Talzin can work really well with a lot of like good upgrades, and there's just not enough good common upgrades in the game right now. What is it? Saboteur. The Saboteur one from set 1 is like probably okay.
Inquisitor or Infiltrator skill?
Infiltrator skill, yeah. I don't know.
I actually had. Let me grab. When I was thinking about this deck, one card that I was really interested in. I thought I pulled it out. Oh yeah, I had Ascension Cable in here.
I love Ascension
because
Cable.
I was like, that helps solve like IG88's problem of like not having enough of a butt.
Yep. 100%.
But I kind of cut him because the Force package was pretty demanding.
Yes, that's the other thing is the Force package is really, really demanding.
I had this built more around Troopers at first because there's a 4-drop. Relentless Rocket Droid. It's a 3/5 for 4. It gets +2/+0 if you control a trooper. And a lot of the stuff I'm playing here are like troopers, like Nihil Marauder, Guerrilla Soldiers, Death Star Stormtrooper.
Yeah. And then you can also run Precision Strike, which is that's a fun card.
Yeah,
that's the pay 1 get +2/+0, and then if it's a trooper, get Saboteur.
Yeah.
Which is in a format like where some of the Sentinels, I think most of the good ones are like in space, right? Like. Are there any good ground set? Oh no, there is. The
Loth
Wolf, the 3-cost, the
Cell Block Guard,
and then there's the 3-cost 2/2 with a shield.
Village Protectors.
Village Protectors, the classic. Yeah. Like
Village Protectors. Both of those are cards I would expect to see in your Ray list. Maybe they might not be there.
Village Protectors is definitely in the Ray list. Good. Because that can become a 3/3. So.
This hand's actually pretty cool.
This hand is interesting, so I'm happy to do it. Alrighty.
We got an Adept of Anger.
Turkentown?
Almost Tarkin now. We've got ISB Agent, Reveal Pillage.
The shield goes away. Oh man. Alright, I'll claim here.
And I'll pass.
Alrighty. Let's do 1, 2, Okay. Alrighty. I think this is okay. Alrighty. So I'm just going to dump 2 damage into base, gain the force.
And we get to actually do a thing.
You do get to do
get to IG88 clear Secret of Sage.
Alright.
Look at us.
Look at you go. I'm going to Purge Trooper that Adeptive Anger and just schlorp it, as the kids say. I think that's what they say, right?
I've been told that. Oh, I do have the force.
They schlorp.
I'm going to play Jedi in Hiding.
I respect that. I will claim here.
1 to base. Oh, wait, I don't have the force.
No, you do. You attack with the Adeptive Anger.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Sorry, we did.
You're good.
I looked at that, I was like, there's no damage on base that I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But no, I actually
you did the thing,
right,
yeah.
And then I'm passing.
I would love to play you, but you're kind of bad right now, so I'm going to not bring you into this matchup. All right. So this is where we do the boring thing, and I just Talzin's Assassin that. Yep.
I will use the force and have you discard a card.
Alrighty. Random or my choice?
Each opponent discards a card. Interesting.
From
Each
their hand.
opponent.
Oh, okay. That's actually, like, kind of okay.
Oh.
I'll pitch this Secret of Sage. Village me. Do it now. Do it now. throw my hand away.
Pillage you?
Yes! All right, there goes the Talzin Assassin and Jedi in Hiding.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm the control deck, but like it's an interesting spot.
I'm gonna kill the ISB agent.
Yeah.
Just because you do have 1 Daring Raid, and killing my Purge Trooper would be monumentally bad.
I'll claim.
I'll pass. Force throw?
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's what made this deck like on the back burner as Thrawn Tarkentown. I was like, like turn 1.
Yep.
Adeptive Anger force throw you is like we're actually cooking a little bit.
Yeah.
I will P38 and kill the Purge Trooper.
Great. I will. This is gonna be really funny. Whoop. I'll bop that.
That's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad
because I can't deal the dealing damage. There, you have
to put it on the.
I have to put it on the assassin.
And I
pass.
Ooh, pass. You know what? Sure, I'll flip into Talzin.
We can play IG.
Yep.
There's no. I'm not really getting around that anywhere. I probably just save the 4 damage on base. And,
yes, you do.
Claim.
And then 3 to base. Gain the force. I really like Devastating Gunship in this list because with all the shrinking you do, you can just be like, I'm just gonna eat something up. All right. Yep, that's it. Draw 2. Oh, hey, there's a card in here that you and I literally talked about just now, and it's now my only card in hand. Well, not just now, but before we started.
It's quite bad.
I was gonna say the Devastating Gunship here actually is
Devastating Gunship.
Is devastating, yeah.
Not only let me just complain for a little bit that I pillage you and then you top deck Devastating Gunship on your 5 turn once you've been empty-handed.
Oh yeah.
It's also just my hand is just very awkward against all of this.
Yeah.
Here's a Purge Trooper, I guess.
That's actually like that's 2 damage. That's 2 damage on my Talzin. Like
that's not nothing.
That's not nothing. Well, I'm gonna play it just so that you can see the card.
Okay. Yeah.
See, there's the funny. Also, technically, very good into that Purge Trooper now.
So we get to do like a cool thing here. I'm gonna Guerrilla Soldiers.
Okay.
I'm gonna target myself.
Oh, hot. Put the 3 damage on base.
I'm putting the 3 damage on base so that he readies, because if you just dump it into Devastating Gun... It's the same thing.
It's
the same. Like, I can play this now and take 3 damage from Devastating Gunship hitting me. Or I can make this ready by doing it to myself right now.
No, that is true. That is true. We're gonna put... well, actually, sorry. I've got to figure out what I want to do here. So I think I do Talzin into the Purge Trooper, shrinking the Guerrilla Soldier. And now I've given you a choice on if you want to kill Talzin.
Yeah, I'll kill Talzin.
Yeah, I think you will. And then 3 to base.
I'll claim.
I'll pass. Keep both those cards in hand. I'll get pillaged for it, but that'll be funny. If I get pillaged, it is pretty funny, actually. It's
Bounty Hunter Crew.
get the pillage.
And get the pillage and ambush.
Alright, so Daughter of Dathomir takes 4.
Or, actually...
You don't have to.
I don't have to ambush. And I just, like, die to...
Yeah, because I just activate Talzin and just kill it, yeah.
The flip side is you get to just do that anyway.
That is true. That is true.
And you get to restore
and I get to
1.
restore 1, yeah.
So the difference here is...
The difference here
is...
is...
If I ambush, you get to attack my base and do that.
Your base, yeah.
So yeah, it's actually probably better for me not to ambush. Okay,
yep.
Alright.
Yep. Talzin activation on the...
Claim.
Alright. And then, gonna kill this, restore off my base, take 3, and then it's 3 to base. And then I dump my hand.
It's pretty good.
Yep. The Fallen Jedi, when I drew 2 3-drops, I was like, that's very nice on my 6th turn.
That is indeed.
It's generally like smuggle for 4, armed to the teeth?
I do think I just have to start off with a pillage, though. Try to...
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Open fire daring raid. Get the control pieces out. I'm going to put 3 into base with the Daughter of Dathomir. Doesn't do anything anymore with the restore. Not that I have damage at the moment.
Fallen Jedi.
Good choice. I'm going to put 3 into base. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm putting 9 to base because you're claiming. So,
yeah. So... I'm at 20. That's fine. And yeah, claiming.
Yeah. You're at super 20, actually. You're at 26.
That's how math works.
Yeah.
That is indeed. So yeah, there's nothing here.
Super 20, yeah. And then I had Keep Fighting and Witch of the Mist on that draw. Yeah, that
was an interesting game though.
I really do think that the this is actually a positive, I'm gonna say.
That's been all right. This is recorded. There were probably like 30 minutes into this.
Yeah.
Let's do a game 3.
Okay, sure.
I
do like the battle droids actually on 4, the event where you just make 3 of them, they all come in ready. I'm like, that's actually really cool into the IG. I think this matchup is uniquely bad though because of Talzin activations.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's really solid just because you're like, oh, I played 2 semi-chunky 1-drops and then on turn 2 you can do some other shenanigan, play like a chunky 3-drop, like a Fallen Jedi, and then 4 you make a bunch. You flood the board with actually good units, or maybe not good, but a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
And I think that is pretty solid then for the IG flip. I
do think I probably need to just dedicate more cards to protecting IG.
I think
and that might just make it where it's like that might just be the Force being incompatible.
Yeah,
with this strategy.
I think actually going the trooper route is really interesting because I did something similar, but it was green. It was when set 3 dropped. I wanted to do green-red Rex trooper shenanigans because, again, it's like he works with troopers, and that separatist trooper, I was like, that's just a...
So I was playing, or I was thinking like Bold Recon, Commando, Droid Deployment, Relentless Rocket Droid.
Yeah.
These were the kind of cards that I had kind of in place of the Force package.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, it feels like a different strategy.
It's a different strategy.
But I also looked at it and I was sort of like, what's a better card to put in my deck? Sorcerer's Blast or Droid Deployment? Bold Recon Commando is the same as Fallen Jedi.
Yeah, arguably a better card
we're talking
in
like
this package. Yeah.
Reckless Gunslinger and Clone Dive Trooper versus Witch of the Mists and Adeptive Anger. And I was like, that's like... These cards are
you do get a run...
interestingly better, but like... Geonos and Patrol Fighter and Relentless Rocket Droid, those are also like pretty powerful, and
Yeah.
I am missing a little bit of power, so it's not 100% of
There's also like some okay common clones that you do just get a run then? Like, I'm trying to think of what they are, because like...
That Bold Recon Commando was kind of like the...
Yeah, and Heavy...
rate.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, Heavy is an uncommon because he's a named character. So I'm like, that's disappointing. Because it would be nice to have something like that where you can just be like, oh, I have like a semi-statted, unit that gets to do things, which for some...
Ooh, no one drops.
I think I'm legally required to keep this hand because it has cards that I haven't played yet. So, but do I... No, I'm not gonna do that. Like that's... I think I have to put one of the funny cards down and keep this card in, and I have to keep this devastating gunship in hand. I'll just tell you what it is.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It did like kind of single-handedly win that game.
It did. Yep.
There was like I think we were having a pretty close contest up to that point, and that was like, there's just no coming back.
Yeah, the devastating being able to
clear and then also 5 health because I had like a droid missile platform in my hand, and I'm just like,
yeah, you can't touch it then. Yeah.
I can't touch it. Like I can't get up to 5 damage over there.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
I
this is force of habit.
No, I believe in you. It's that was pretty funny yesterday at the PQ. There was a guy who I was up against, and I was like, "No, I believe you can get a good hand." He drew garbage twice in a row. I didn't cut his deck either time, and it worked out in my favor. I was like, so sorry, but I believed.
Am I just saying? Yeah, I'm not. So I'm mulligans. I have to keep this, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Death Star Stormtrooper.
That's hot. The Sage.
Claim.
I will pass.
Yeah, of course, there you are.
Okay.
Attack you for 3.
I'll take 3. I was gonna swing into base actually.
Okay.
I gotta keep the shield. Okay, like it's.
Guerrilla Soldiers.
Guerrilla Soldiers. You know what? I'll go to 6.
He is ready.
Here's the funny Sorcerer's Blast.
Claim.
Do I have a 2-drop? I have a 1-drop. Which of them missed? Now I pass.
Yeah, just 3 more to base.
Okay, now I will put the Secret of Sage into that. Yeah, because I have to be a little efficient with my force usage.
Guerrilla Soldiers.
Here. Yeah, I'll spread the damage out. I'm at 9 damage. It's probably fine, but like, just whirlwind to power that.
ISB agent reveal on the doorstep. Take out the Secret of Sage.
Yeah. I don't have the force, right? Yeah, because I do.
No, you've attacked me.
I do have the force.
You haven't expended it. On
yeah, I forget that Whirlwind of Force is a card that's nice. It's polite. Talzin activation, the ISB agent.
I'll claim.
I'll swing into the ISB agent, get the force back, put the damage on him, and then I'll pass.
ISB agent reveal on the doorstep.
Oh yeah.
Kill Witch of the Mist.
Yep. Good thing I did that ahead of time. Let's flip into Talzin.
2 damage to Talzin.
Sure.
I think that sounds
Nice.
nice.
I think that's pretty reasonable. I'll swing into the ISB agent to just kill it for free.
On the doorstep?
Sure. The infinite procession of battle droids. Soft pass?
Waltz him into whatever death awaits him.
Yeah, we've complained about the cards. That's the fact that he dies to open fire is ridiculous. He should be a 5.
That was in set 1, by the way.
Yep.
They shipped limited out the door with this.
That's ridiculous. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, he just
to your base.
He just dies. I'm gonna claim. Should I just go to 6?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Yep. He just dies to that. That's absurd. It's absurd. In this economy.
You claimed.
Yeah,
so that's over there.
Alright, I'm going to swing into one of the battle droids. I'll kill another one. They call me Big Slurpin.
Depth of Anger.
Yeah, sure. I'll slurp that. The anger, actually, you can keep the battle droid. I want to give you the force. It's 2 or less? I'll slip the battle droid, though. That's fine.
I did actually think about that.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, it's like 2 costs.
Because I have this other one dropping. I was like, no, I'm not playing that. I don't want to play that directly into the.
I'll claim. I got nothing else.
I got Nihil Marauder.
Nihil Marauder.
Then I'll pass.
Alrighty. Alright, so here, I think what I do is I swing the Talzin into the Adept of Anger, kill the battle droid. Yeah, the trooper, whatever. The guy who's a 3/1 who does the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit your base for 4.
Okay. Go.
I've got a plan.
No, it's not a bad plan. I'll go to 3 on base. 3 more on base, I guess.
I'll play Jedi in Hiding.
Jedi in Hiding. Okay. This is a question. I'm actually going to claim here.
I'll pass. Yeah. Like, even though I'm losing in this match pretty good again, like, I'm just satisfied.
Yeah.
I have produced a deck that produces interesting gameplay. Like, this is about as good as I can hope for.
It's Perilous the Nihil Marauder.
Oh, no. Or, yeah. It does exist, too.
Slurping him a little bit.
I will hit your base for 3.
Sure. Okay.
And gain the force.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to Talzin in, shrink the Jedi in Hiding. So I'll kill the Nihil Marauder, shrink the Jedi.
I'll play Fallen Jedi.
Sure. Keep fighting. I'll play Elite P38 and deal 1 to Talzin. Sure. Go to 5. Okay. Let's put the... Ooh. Yeah, because this is 2... May deal... Oh, you may. Okay, you don't have to. I mean, you're going to. Go in.
I will deal the 1 to Talzin. Because I have... If I don't... I at least set this up now that I...
Yeah, you're gonna get to keep something for sure.
Yeah. And I claim.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill the Fallen Jedi. So I got Talzin, Slurp him.
Oh,
No,
you
I
shrink him.
have to slurp him. Yeah, I have to shrink him.
Cool.
So, yep. Alrighty, and then yeah, I pass.
Good to go.
Yep.
Sorcerer's Blast on
the gunship.
Gunship.
Sure. Pretty nice. I'm gonna shrink the Jedi.
Attack you for 2 and gain the Force.
Sure. Play this devastating gunship to kill the Jedi.
I will expend the Force and have you discard.
Discard that Night Sister Warrior.
Play a Fallen Jedi.
Oh, that's really good here. I will. Wait 1 second. I gotta do some math. Have I only seen one of those? I have. Okay. Sure. Why not? There you go.
There's been a distinct lack of Talzin's Assassin for me this game, which has been good.
Yep, that's really good for you. Yeah.
Kind of important to function here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then I pass.
No real thoughts here.
I'm not going to resource.
Neither am I, but that's less surprising. I'll hit you for 3.
Yep, go to 24. Okay. I'm going to put
Gain the Force.
Yeah, I'm going to put the Fallen Jedi into your Fallen Jedi. Gain the Force.
You take 3.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'll play an Adept of Anger.
Adept of Anger? Sure. Talzin activation?
It's kind of questionable, but I think I'm going to Will the Force.
Okay.
Expend it and bounce this. Have you discard a
Sure.
card at random? Because I'm not at immediate risk of this getting nuked.
Yeah, 4 choices. Okay. My
Fallen Jedi goes away.
My second beloved. So here is where I do the funny, and I just stop your damage from coming in.
I'll play the initiative.
And I just gunship it.
Yar. Stabilizing at 24, I believe.
Yeah, somehow.
Remember when I boarded out Daring Raid?
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh man. The one in hand. Just
Witch of the Mist.
That's actually really solid here. Drain Essence on the witch.
Claim.
I'll slurp it. Dump my hand.
Take 6.
Swing for 6. Yep. Thank you. Okay, no Talzin's Assassins makes this feel like a real matchup, actually. yeah.
We're actually playing.
I'm like actually sitting here and I'm like, okay, I had to work to get here. That wasn't me just being like, I play my Talzin's Assassin and I kill every single Force unit. Like,
Good to go?
Good to go.
P38 will kill the Fallen Jedi.
No, my Jedi. Kill that.
Deal 1 to a Secretive Sage.
Yeah, goodbye shields. Alright.
Guess I just have to doorstep.
I think that is correct here. I'll kill one of them. Gain the Force.
You take 1 damage.
Yes, thank you.
Unfortunately, on the doorstep, I still don't have more units than you.
Yeah.
So, hit your base for 1, I guess.
Yep. I'll shrink the other one.
Claim.
I'll kill the Battle Droid. And then I will dump my hand again. And then pass. Okay. Keep both those.
Witch of the Mist.
That is actually spooky. Let's put... You know what? Let's put 2 into base.
Claim. I don't know how much this is.
All right.
Or that's 13 damage on board.
Yes, because it's 3. Oh, this is 6 10, 13. And then, I'm sorry to say this, I drew into a Sorcerer's Blast to get that off the board.
So then I'll take the 13.
Yep.
Go to 27.
Yep. Okay.
Don't believe I have anything that just does 3.
I don't think so, because they haven't printed that.
Yeah.
they haven't printed Lightning Bolt yet.
They have not printed Lava Spike.
Yeah. No, that's true. Oh my gosh, if they print Lava Spike in this game.
Lava Spike would be so sick.
It's so sick in this game. All right, that felt really good.
That
felt way better.
Yeah.
All right, so this is just showing Talzin's Assassin is a crazy card no matter what happens. But
and I think that also demonstrated that like this deck is kind of bad. In the sense that the Force stuff is actually bad here. But like that early sequence of like if I had produced 2 1-drops on turn 1 and then gone Guerrilla Soldiers and then gone like the ISB agent was great in conjunction with the Guerrilla Soldiers. This was a great ISB agent deck.
Yes.
It was a bad. Let me tell you, I like 2 turns in a row I drew Do or Do Not there, and it's like with no force, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like that's probably not what this deck needs.
Yeah, after when we were playing Sealed and a little bit of Limited, I did put Do or Do Not in a deck, and every single time I drew it, I was like, well, again, this was our complaint with Limited, right? Where it was like, there's not enough stinking force units for us to actually use half these cards. But yeah, I was certainly feeling that. Where are you? There you are. It's Purge Trooper number 2. Thank you for being here.
It was also funny that we were both Purge Trooper decks, but like such beefy force units that it wasn't actually completely catastrophic.
Yes,
so like good, but
I think it's really interesting, kind of how we again earlier today we were talking and it was like we both kept putting Purge Troopers in the sideboard and we never played them. And then, today we really have tried to bring, like, at least this deck, I really wanted to just bring a Mother Talzin list without all the bells and whistles that she gets in, a premier format, just to kind of show, wow, she is just that good.
Yeah. I will say, like, IG88 getting open fired was really bad. However, like, putting a little bit of thought into it, there's not, like, a ton of better options.
Than
IG88. It's like, I could have put Third Sister in my deck and had better force. Yeah. But I was like, no, actually, I thought like that was part of what made like On the Doorstep more threatening is that I was able to
you can turn on his ability basically right away, which I think is really cool. It's
I don't hate that deck perhaps as much as I should.
Conceptually I think it's very cool. I enjoy it in concept.
I do think like that Talzin Red has probably got to be like one of our decks to beat for this format.
Yeah, that's going to be a very high bar, I think, to clear. Just because you are kind of getting to play but a lot of the package that the actual constructed list gets to run.
Secretive Sage is just such an incredible card because like Crafty Smuggler has been great this entire game.
Yep.
And then you get the ambient it's a force unit, so like that has so many implications now as a result of Legends of the Force, and it's all positive, and it's just like
I'd also like to say I'm running 3 Secretive Sages in this list.
You should.
As intended.
Now I'm looking at this where I'm like, okay, I built this Thrawn deck and I kind of discounted the force mechanic at first because like there wasn't anything that really synergized with it. But
Jedi in Hiding is that? Well, no, you have to use the force to.
I started with Jedi in Hiding in this, and then I was like, damn, that sucks. But maybe it's better just to like have my early game not be as defeat heavy, and maybe I just go and like Talzin's Assassin. And then still have some of the when defeated stuff.
I mean, Night Sister is still just like in to draw 2 cards is
that's in here. I'm not.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at. I'll put it that way.
I'm keeping this hand.
I think. Do I mulligan? No, I think I keep this because it's wacky.
I will start with a Desperate Commando.
I will start with a Moisture Farmer.
I will claim.
I'm going to grow this Moisture Farmer with a little bit of moisture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to remove this force token because
we're good on that.
I did kind of just realize I'm like, oh, I don't even need this. All right.
Nope.
Don't think I need that.
I will deal 2 damage to the Moisture Farmer.
Sure. I'll take 2 damage. Now here's the question. Do I grow the Moisture Farmer? Do I keep growing?
Watch my children grow.
My beautiful, beautiful children. Let us play this tree tender.
Mm. I'm not sure IG88 was beating this deck either. Night Sister Warrior.
Night Sister Warrior, eh? Night Sister Warrior, eh? All right, let's put one into base.
First Order Stormtrooper.
Oh, that's a good card here. I will claim the initiative.
I'll pass.
Okay. Given an interesting opportunity, actually, do I want to keep that in hand? Okay, you have to go down, and I think you might come out of the deck. But well, actually, no. I think that card is actually fine here. But okay. So
this matchup is going to take a while.
This is going to take a while. All right. I'm going to do modded cohort into the First Order Stormtrooper.
So you take 2 damage.
2 damage.
And you have a wind
indirect damage, which I'm going to put on the tree tender.
And I will not
double trigger
that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be our brain tickler game. Too much thinking.
I think I got this though.
Okay.
All right, I got a line here. I'm gonna attack Desperate Commando into the Tree Warrior.
Yep.
Use Thrawn, shrink both of these.
Shrink both. Yeah. Okay. So Moisture Farmer is now at 0 again.
Yep. He's a 0-3 with
0-3
or 0-4 with 2
damage. So it's a 0-2. So it can die to the Night Sister Warrior, which means I claim here because I've already smelled my resources. Dies.
Go there.
Yep.
Desperate Commando.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then I'll pass.
Okay, great. Alrighty.
Aren't you awkward?
I think I put you down, yeah. Okay. Buff this mod cohort.
I will attack and not trigger.
Not trigger. Well, not double
not
trigger.
double.
Yeah. You'll kill the
Let me
mod
use my
cohort.
words.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's put out another modded cohort.
Yeah, I'll draw 2.
I think that's very, very respectable.
Play an Onyx Squadron Brute.
That's pretty solid. I'll claim here.
Death Trooper, and I will kill and deal 2 to himself because it has to be friendly ground unit.
Friendly ground
unit.
unit.
Can I put that on the Onyx Squadron? And then I'll pass.
All right.
We've had a couple good exchanges here, but it's still just like fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is funny because I have just drawn a bajillion ambush units. So,
Mr. I don't like boba.
It's like, look, I understand that I'm a hypocrite here.
Understand that you're going to enjoy this devastating
No,
gunship.
I'm on the receiving end, and it's 100% deserved. Alrighty, let's flip out Rey.
I'll hit your base for 2, I guess. And,
Yep.
Or no, actually, this doesn't make sense because you just automatically restore. So I deploy.
Yep.
I was gonna say Revan for a second, but no, it's Thrawn.
Here is the question: do I do it this way? Is this better? Sure.
Alright, so you have a lot going on.
I got a 4/8 with restore 4.
I'll
Put
attack
4.
into it for 4.
Yeah, for 4. I'll put 4 damage onto your base.
Claim.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll start with a trade.
Yep, that's respectable and understandable. Thank you, Hero of Lightsaber. You do good work.
Mm-hmm.
Let's... What do I do here? Let's put this Village Protectors.
Oh, to have another devastating gunship.
Oh, it'd be really bad for me.
I'll hit your base for 2.
Yep, I'll take 2. This Heirloom Lightsaber on the shielded 2/2 Sentinel.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit your base for 3.
I'll go to 5 damage. I will claim the initiative here. I got nothing else.
Play a First Order Stormtrooper.
Sure.
And a Relief Runner.
Ooh, Relief Runner, very good.
And then I'll pass.
Yep.
This card's just not happening.
Alrighty. So I'm going to start off with a Temple Guard, restore 2. Take 2 back.
And you have 1
indirect.
1 indirect. Do I want to double it? You got 4 resources. Yeah, let's double it because you're probably not doing anything else with it.
Yep. I'll put the damage onto my base, actually. I'll just go to 5.
I'll kill it with Death Trooper.
Sure.
Because if I let you have priority again,
I will just
it will grow out of that.
Buff it. I'll put 4 into base.
I will put 4 into your base and restore 2.
Sure. I'll go to 9, and then I'm going to claim.
5 more to your base.
Yep.
And then I'll play Droid Missile Platform and Rokai Gunship.
All right, so I'm taking 5 more, so I go to 14. Yeah, because I'm on 9.
Yep,
okay,
and then I'm passing.
Alrighty. So stupid. So dumb. That's a really, really, really dumb hand. Alrighty. Okay. Well, while I've got the initiative here, let's just play this Cargo Juggernaut and heal 4.
All right. I'm gonna pay 5 for Heavy Persuader tank,
Okay.
sacrificing Rokai Gunship.
Yeah.
So, Heavy Persuader tank
When played.
Wait, oh no, actually, so I resolve all this stuff on the card, but when played is an ability I control, and when defeated, these happen at the same time. Thrawn happens at the same time.
Yeah.
So I can stack this however I want.
So you can do ping, ping, ping. You could basically make it so that you're dealing.
I'm gonna ping both shields and then deal two
to the village protectors. Okay, and then I'm gonna swing into base for 4 damage with the village protectors.
I will attack into there and trade because there was the 1 damage.
Sure. I'm gonna play another village protectors.
I will attack you for 4 over
I
here.
will claim because I am now tapped out.
Play a wartime trade official.
Sure.
And then hit you for 9 more and restore.
Yeah, this is a loss, I think, for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this game. All right, we can skip here because I drew a Ryoshi Tree Tender, and okay, I don't think in concept this deck is bad, but I was like, I kind of got hosed by all the. You were able to get some very efficient trades at the beginning and stop me from setting up at all.
That's what I like about this deck is like there's a lot of redundancy here.
Mm-hmm.
Like with these to just actually get some like very good early ground coverage. And so then I can just like load up on anti-space.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me see. Do I have anything in here that I want to utilize? Yeah, you got to come in. You got to come in?
Oh yeah, the sideboard. What am I doing for this matchup? Vanquish. I feel like disabling Fang Fighter is not exactly where I want to be.
Actually, I think that can come out.
Grenade Strike is kind of interesting.
These. I think I just take these out. I don't think. So I put resupplies in here initially because I was like, is that worth it? And now I'm like, I think I just have to. I think those actually have to come out of the list wholesale, because I'm kind of just like tempo playing constantly, and I'm like, I think paying 3 to do nothing. I'm like, I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if getting my leader out a turn ahead is that good.
I think I can just lose these interdictors and interceptors because you're just not that heavy space from what I saw so far. I still have other stuff going on.
I was gonna say, let me show what I'm taking out. Timely intervention, resupply. Rest of the board is.
And that's very similar to what I did last match, where it's like I take out my events and just bring in more units versus a control deck.
Yeah, and this is the board. Generally speaking, are these. So I bring in the Grappling Guardians to deal with the 4/6s. That's right. I bring in the 3rd Protect the Pod because it's Protect the Pod, and really it should probably be main board. And I have 2 more options to bring in, which could be Eager Escort Fighter to help. Well, it doesn't really deal with the gunships, but something like Covert Strength might be okay here, where it's like it helps buff units that get damaged as the match goes on from the pings. So I think I'll do that. I'll leave out the Rival's Fall. I'll leave out the Vanquish. Vanquish might be better actually in this matchup, but to deal with some of the bigger stuff that happens later. But who knows? It's a learning experience. Also, I want to play with Covert Strength, so whatever.
Yeah,
it's like,
card's cool.
Card's cool. I can put it on one of the Tree Tenders, heal them off, and then swing in and kill something and get more damage on it again.
Tree Tender was one I looked at too, where I was like, I didn't really play much Shadows Limited, other than like the pre-release. I think
they weren't running anything in our local store.
No,
yeah,
because people were just so excited to play Premiere, and then complained about Boba Fett. Whatever.
Yeah.
But that's very nitpicky.
Look,
but like Han Solo with Tree Tenders is like, oh, here's my 4/2 on turn 1. There's a lot of ways to like make a 4/1 on turn 1, but a 4/2 on turn 1 is actually a unique stat line.
And then your opponent takes the initiative, plays the 3/2 with the shield, or the 2/2 with the shield on 3, and just goes.
Yeah. Or they just play Tie Dagger Vanguard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Tie Dagger. Well, that was a little bit later. Tie Dagger was JTL.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking for this format.
Like, for this format, yeah. Tie Dagger is actually probably good enough to run.
I thought about it in the IG88 list, where like they're trying to contain my weenies, and just kind of end up taking incidental damage. Because like in the way that like Gorilla Soldiers is good, but then it might just then I think the deck just becomes mulliganing for Gorilla Soldiers, and maybe that's exactly what I need to present.
I was gonna say that's not exactly incredible. I think that what was I gonna say? If you're not in Villainy Red and you can't run the Interceptor that just ping something for 3 in space, because I think that card is just like incredible at helping contain space starts.
I ported it out here, but I don't think they're that space heavy.
I am very much not space heavy.
I'll keep this.
I think I can keep this hand again. Because I'm about to have a very similar start to last game. So
it's over to you.
Oh, it is over to me. I'm going to play this Clone Deserter.
Play a Wartime Trade Official.
Buff this Clone Deserter. And he's now experienced. He's now a 3/4.
I'll claim.
He's now a 3/4 with Bounty. Just interesting.
I'll start us off by playing a Death Trooper.
Okay.
Deal 2 damage to the Wartime Trade Official.
Sure. I'm going to put 3 damage into your base.
I will put 1 damage on there, and then use Thrawn, make 2 battle droids.
Make 2 battle droids? Sure.
These are unfortunately not ready, because this game it's a bad game. You know? Why aren't all my battle droids ready all the time?
That's a good question. I'm going to play this Follower of the Way.
I'm going to claim the initiative.
I'm going to buff that Follower of the Way. So it is now a
3/5.
3/5. And I will pass there.
Today's not your day. The OOM serious officer. It's like, yeah, I'm not too worried about your life total. I'm not too worried.
I love you, OOM officer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crash in, draw a card.
You do get to draw a card. That is correct. How exactly do I want to do this right now? I'll crash into the Death Star Stormtrooper. I'll take 3 back.
This one's just a Death Trooper. He had nothing to do with the Death
He
Star.
did. He had,
Is that the card? Is that the difference in card name here? Is it literally just one has star?
I think
it's just,
that would explain why I'm so confused.
Yeah, look at that. They're literally just one word apart. No, it says Stormtrooper.
Okay, that's just
but
a
still,
Death
like
Trooper.
they're not Stormtroopers.
Okay. Well,
yeah, that is going to be a problem as this game goes on.
Yeah.
How many different ways can you say Stormtrooper?
The trooper man, the man who troops.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll play a Desperate Commando.
Sure. How exactly do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna mod a cohort into the guy. Yeah, I'm giving you an option.
I suppose I just killed the cohort because that can do 4 damage when you claim right now as opposed to 3.
It's true.
I have to use Thrawn for it. I'll play Night Sister Warrior.
I'll claim. You slurped my cohort.
I'll hit your base for 1.
I'll take 1 damage on my base.
And then I'm passing.
Alrighty. Alrighty. You excited for some Silly Billy stuff?
I am.
Guess what? Here's the Silly Billy. My strength converted.
Don't like that.
I'm gonna keep converting my strength into.
That one's experience.
I'm flipping them over.
Yeah, we might actually need a lot of that pile.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 on there. So
yes,
he's a 3 or a 6-8.
Yes.
Or no, excuse me, 5-8.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
5-7. I wasn't even close on any of my numbers there.
No, you were close on the last one. You said 6-8. You were 1 too high on both of them, so that's okay.
What do I do about that?
It's a good question. He's never gonna die. You're not in yellow. You can't bounce him.
It's true.
Pay 5 for a waylay. Actually, crazy good here.
I'll hit your base for 2.
Sure. He is large and in charge.
I'm gonna exploit this battle droid to play heavy persuader tank and deal 2 damage.
Sure. So now he is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 damage, and he has 9 health, 6 health. Well, you're gonna swing into him next turn. I'll just put 8 in the base. Oh wait, no, it's 7. Sorry, I gotta do my math right because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 damage into base.
I'll claim.
I will pass.
And I'll just take my
trade. Yep. That's fine. I made a big boy. I did the thing I wanted to do.
It's true.
I'm gonna flip into Rey.
Flip into Thrawn.
Gonna swing into base for 3 damage. Heal off the damage.
I'll just Ravel's Fall her.
Dang it.
I was kind of hoping to bait you into do a little bit more, but
That's very sad. Alrighty. Well, let's play the Juggernaut. I won't get a heal, but that's okay. I don't need it.
I will
Pop the shield.
Draw 2.
Sure. I'll climb here.
And put 4 onto that.
Okay, great.
And then I'm passing.
Great. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, I'm just gonna put the Juggernaut in right now. Let's just kill. Yeah, trade off.
You got it.
Yep. No more double triggers this turn, even though you don't have anything out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not a line I considered before with this deck, but it is interesting. Rokai Gunship.
Understandable. Outer Rim Mystic.
Death Trooper.
Sure. The way has been followed.
Dewey. Do you know Dewey?
Well, not anymore. I lost the way many years ago.
Alright, so you can pump either here.
It's true.
So it's a bit of an awkward spot for me. I'll Grenade Strike.
Okay.
2 and 1.
2 and 1? Sure. So 1, 4. I think here I need to buff the follower because that's just a higher stat line buff. And it forces you to make an unfavorable trade kind of no matter what happens.
Claim.
I will pass. I got nothing left on 1.
That's 8 resources though.
Yep.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I think I'll just clear the Mystic.
Clear the Mystic? Sure. Alrighty. Moisture Farmer?
I'll Rivals Fall the Follower.
The Follower? Sure. That's a rough Rivals Fall.
Yeah, that does not feel good, but that's where we are.
Buff the Moisture Farmer with Rey?
Night Sister Warrior?
Sure. Let's see. Is there anything else I do here? I think I just play this for value.
Claim.
Yeah, pass.
I want to go to 9. Yes, this has to.
I think I'm going to stick on 8 this time because I like all the cards in my hand. You know.
We out here grappling.
What are you grappling?
This.
See a dolphin? Sure.
It's the only target. No, it's actually not. The interesting interaction
I
noticed is I can actually kill the gunship and like dealing 2 damage somewhere down. That's
That's not terrible. Yeah.
I've done much worse in my life.
I'm gonna modded cohort into the warrior. You can get your double card draw if you would like.
I do believe I will.
Sure.
Play an Onyx Squadron Brute.
Sure. I'm gonna pay 1, buff the cohort.
I'll hit your base for 2.
I will take 2 on the nose. Ouch. All right, I have another covert strength in here for that cohort.
And I'll claim.
Yep. And so that heals this damage. I get 2 more experience on it.
Or 1 more experience.
Heal
2,
heal 2, give 1. Okay, I think I did the other way with the other guy last time. I think I gave him 2 experience. Did the wrong way, but that's okay.
That's all right. We learn.
That's okay. We learn, and then I swing into base for 1 damage, and I heal 2.
With all due respect, nobody watches this video. It's like nobody's gonna be too upset. We're not gonna be that fresh over this.
Let's see.
Need to be trying to develop you, but that's okay.
Okay, I think I put that down.
I'm on 10 resources, like quite comfortably, but that helps that I've like drawn a ton of cards. But that is what this deck sometimes does.
Yeah, I'm on 9 resources now.
I'm on 10.
Yeah, I'm 1 turn behind you, so. Another grappling guardian, blow me up.
It's only space units.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, space unit with 6 or less. Oh my goodness. Great googly moogly. That card
still nice, but I will vanquish.
The cohort?
Yes, please.
Understandable. Alrighty.
I have not vanquished in this.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask. Like,
That's a lot of resources.
Grappling Guardian?
I haven't done that this turn.
No, that's why I'm like questioning here. Do I want to just blow up the Rokai gunship and then which is why I'm like I think I just blow up the Rokai and then if you want to double trigger, you can do it now or you can wait.
So you're taking 1 for sure.
I'm taking 1 for sure.
All right, 2 is happening here. Just from the Rokai. Or no.
I'm
right.
I'm deleting him.
Yeah. Because we get Flame Tongue Kabus now. We're not just we're not just ramming creatures into each other. They have abilities now.
Yep.
So I've only got 1 ping. So
1 ping guaranteed. Which that, by the way, felt terrible. But
I can't like clear this immediately, and then it is a bit of a problem.
Which is the nice part. Is I'm like, yes, I'm at least putting a 3/9 in space that you can't really touch.
I don't believe I'll trigger, so I'll just deal 1 damage.
Deal 1 to the Guardian, sure.
Yeah. I will put
Yep.
2 more damage into it, and that
You'll heal for 6, yeah.
I'll heal for 4.
Oh, is it 2? It's not
It's
3?
2 damage from
Gosh,
base.
I'm stupid. I don't know these cards. I'll buff the farmer again.
Guardian on Guardian action.
That's disgusting. I can't believe you would do that. I'll put 2 damage into your base.
Purge Trooper.
I have no force units. I'll claim here.
Rokai Gunship.
Schmokai Schmunschmip.
Precisely.
And
then I'll pass.
I'm a hyper funny individual. Is what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, second Purge Trooper, definitely not needed. That was a learning lesson on the Purge Troopers where I'm like, just for Rey, is this card good enough to bring in? The answer, not really. But I've got 11 resources.
Did I resource? That's a good question. 1, 2, 3.
You said you were at 9 last time.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Or no, you were at 10. You were at 10 last time.
No, I was at 9 last time because you were at 10 last time.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I skipped a resource turn, so I will resource here. I will go to 10.
I love that we're having this kind of.
This is wacky.
This is what we're getting the breadth of the experience here of like teeny tiny aggro deck getting beaten down by Talzin mid range, and then also we're just going way over the top.
I'm gonna blow up your grappling.
You only have 3 health remaining.
6 health.
You have 6 health remaining.
Yeah.
I am meanie. Trying to actually.
Yeah.
It's not working. Oop! I threw the.
No,
I threw the thing. The hand thing.
I was actually really hoping you weren't going to ram into the space whale because I was like, oh, I can protect the pod your space whale with my space whale.
That's what I
You're
will
gonna kill the space whale.
Kill the space whale and then deal 1 to
Deal 1. Sure. That's fine.
Because nothing else is dying this turn, and I need to.
I'm gonna buff the moisture farmer one more time. It's 2 or less power.
2 or less.
It's pretty.
So he's
nice.
a 3/6.
3/6 right now. Yeah.
I'll
Put 4 damage. Yeah. I'm gonna put a bunch of damage into your base. I'm gonna put 5 damage into your base.
Boy. I'll play the relief runner.
I was waiting for you to say I play another space whale. Love the Delphi. I'll claim here. I got nothing else.
I do have the gunship though.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
But like to me, that's a pretty hot turn. I just spent 11 resources cleanly, and now I'm passing.
Yeah. I mean, I did spend 3 resources buffing the crap out of that thing. So there is
not
that.
resourcing this turn.
Yeah.
I did not draw 12 plus resources worth of cards.
Yeah, that's
So
understandable.
those will all.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay. I've got this Adelphi patrol wing.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna use to clear your devastating gunship. With this other Adelphi patrol wing.
All right, so you take 3.
Yep.
I will attack into it. Restore 2.
Yep.
Take 4.
Play this.
Play this.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, this one defeat a draw card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll buff with the Mystic.
Bit of a pickle here.
Yep.
I think I claim though.
I think that's right. Yeah, I'll pass.
I've got a rather inconsequential unit that I can play, but
Just keep all these cards in my hand.
resource up to 12.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Holy moly.
Oh no
Oh no.
I will crash the relief runner into there.
Yep.
And I will heal 8 total.
Heal 8 total, yeah. And then heal 4 total, really, just because I'm going to crash the Adelphi right back into face.
I will trade with the landing shuttle and
Draw a card, yeah. I'm going to pay 2 for a Battlefield Marine. That's right.
Still legal.
Still legal. Not banned yet in our Pauper format.
I guess I just meant that more as like we haven't seen it, and it's like
Yeah.
that to me that would be like a marquee common, right?
That's true. Which is funny because like in this deck, I feel like it is still good enough to play.
Rivals
my
Fall there, I
Mystic!
guess.
That's the third Rivals Fall.
Probably.
Oh man.
Yeah, or
It's the illegal fourth Rivals Fall coming out.
yeah, that's the third Rivals Fall.
Oh my gosh.
We got a relief runner.
Oh my gosh, another relief runner? Ew. I'm gonna buff the Fowler of the Way.
I'm gonna claim.
I will see if there's anything else I want to do. No? These relief runners are chunky. They're difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
I have to like play cards to deal with them. This sucks. I'll pass, yeah.
Damn, this sucks.
I'm gonna keep all these cards in my hand. Why would I resource?
Yo, if you ever give me a plot card with a smuggle or
Wait.
a plot card with a when defeated, like
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're gonna be sitting pretty.
Yeah, because like maybe I should be playing. Covert Strength wouldn't even do a whole lot here.
No. Covert Strength in this deck is really funny though.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I played both of them though, so
I think I'll hit you for 4.
I'll take 4.
Restore 2.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna hit you for 3 damage.
The third relief runner.
Oh my god. Ew. Alright, I'm gonna play this Moisture Farmer. What would you like to not kill?
I can't kill anything.
Yeah, that Moisture Farmer cost me 1. I'm gonna, you know what? I gotta get it out of here. Jedi Knight Temple. No ambush.
I'm gonna claim.
3 into base. Now, what do I buff? I'm gonna
out here just racing.
I'm gonna buff the Moisture Farmer. Actually,
we're both restoring.
Oh yeah, this is pretty fun. This is what we thought it was gonna be. This is what we thought it was gonna be.
Oh, how many resources? I'm at 12, right?
I'm not resourcing again. I'm fine.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. This is my draw step.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's
That's
just
so
actually
funny.
thinking to myself, gee, can I play 14 cost this turn? I cannot.
No.
I will hit you for
I'll go to
4.
8. I'll go to 8.
Restore 2.
Okay. Well, I
think I'm losing this game.
I'm gonna buff the Temple Guardian or the Temple Guard.
Once again, hit you for 4 and restore 2.
Alrighty. I'm going to. Let's see here. I'm going to swing into base for 1 damage, restore 2. Which I'm going to go up 1. Yeah, so.
Hit you for 3.
I take 1 damage. Let's see. Let's put. Yeah, I have to act like I didn't see what you drew because I have these heirloom. I had an heirloom lightsaber in hand, and I'm like, I gotta put that on the Giant Temple Guard, which will then die. Oh well, yeah. It'll wait. No, 6. Is it 6 or less?
No, it's space units.
Space units. Still space units. I keep forgetting that. That's fine. Okay, that's all good.
Yeah, so you do that.
Yeah.
I'm literally just running it out there as a dude.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to pay 4 for Protect the Pod. I will blow up one of the runners because I have to stop your healing. You can heal 6. That's fine. I think you just claim here, right?
I'll play the Devastating Gunship.
Oh, that's true. And you have nothing.
I do use 12 resources this turn.
That's true. So this is going to be hitting you for 5. I'm going to heal 3.
I'm going to claim.
And then I'm going to hit you for 6 more. All right, I'm going to just do this really quick. I'm going to just shift over a little bit because I got all these fellas with experience tokens, and it's starting to get a little chunky. Yeah, I don't think I didn't have enough resources to play the other card in my hand.
So you're passing?
Yeah, I think so because
Okay.
I played Heirloom Lightsaber. I buffed and I played a Protect the Pod. So that was 6, 7. Oh wait, no, I have 10 resources. I can play this. Sorry, I would just put this Village Protectors out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Doesn't change this
Too much.
section. Yeah.
Doesn't change the fact that I don't resource.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah, and I'm not resourcing either. Yeah.
Am I resourcing actually?
I played 2 Protect the Pods. I have 1 more in there. Save me, Protect the Pod.
I'll hit you for 4 and restore 2.
Sure. I'll go up. I'm gonna hit you for 5, restore 3.
So I'm at 20 right now, and you have 3,
6, 9 damage on the board,
Yeah.
which with a Ray buff.
So I have to try to do something.
You have to kill something here on the ground.
I'll back up a second and then resource.
Yeah, you were thinking about it already, so
Yeah.
that's fine. I got no issue with that.
No information has changed onto this decision. I just haven't done that math before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play. I still want to do that attack.
Yeah.
I still get my restore. So I'll play landing shuttle.
Sure. I'm gonna swing in for 1 damage, restore 2.
I'm gonna pay 7.
Okay.
Thrawn hasn't been used this turn. For a grappling guardian, I'm gonna destroy my own landing shuttle.
Draw a card, yeah.
And then Thrawn to draw 2.
Yep. Let's put 3 damage into base.
And yeah, I can't stop any of that. I did draw some ground interaction, but not
you weren't going to be able to stop the Village Protectors.
Yeah, cannot stop. And then
okay, that was a very fun game of just just the slow grind of blue on blue action. This is so.
And that was game 2.
That was game 2.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I want a game 3.
Oh, I'm down for it.
I want to see how this goes.
Yeah, that was premium. Oh,
all right.
man.
Do I want DFF? Let me look at the sideboard again. What are these cards that I like? Our Grenade Strike was actually pretty good. Yeah, these Imperial Interceptors we don't want. Fleet Interdictor is a 6-power dude, and I was kind of struggling to kill.
Yeah, at the end there.
It's actually probably better than Grappling Guardian.
Yeah, and those Grappling Guardians stay in for me. So then, really, right now, it's the question of, do I bring in Rivals Fall and Vanquish? Do I need those cards to stop additional bleeding?
Those Purge Troopers were not good. I also learned that.
I have a couple of Force units in here, but yeah, they're not.
It's not really hitting any breakpoints on them either.
Yeah.
So I want these Interdictors. I want this Grenade Strike. There.
All right. Well, look, I gotta get greedy, right? Like we've talked about this. You gotta be greedy to win games. These Phoenix Squadron A-Wings come out.
I don't know about that one, but
look, they're.
I do have a lot of things, Chance.
Yeah. It's.
I'm gonna leave that under a genuine. I don't know about that one. That's not implying that you're wrong.
It's.
That's a question for you and your doctor.
That's why I said you gotta get greedy to win games, because I have to lie to myself to take them out. So in comes Vanquish, Arrivals Fall, and then I'll bring in the Cargo Juggernaut too while I'm at it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Leave out these eager escort fighters that do nothing and have never provided value to anybody ever in their entire life.
Oh, that card is good, just not here.
Which is a complete lie. That card is so good, but not for this matchup.
Yeah. It's good versus Von Reg.
Oh, it's so good versus Von Reg.
Which to me has felt like the deck to beat. That's the one that you played. I think Talzin and Von Reg.
Yes.
Obviously, it's because I play this format only against you, but at the same time, like those have felt like decks that I need to be ready for.
This is the deck where I look at this and I go, like, there's so much happening all the time. I'm like, I feel like I don't know the right lines. Like
with all due respect, I think that was
lines.
Like the first game when I got to do some of that Desperate Commando stuff.
Yeah,
I thought that was like not I obviously don't know what was in your hand at the time,
Mhm.
but that was like really smooth for me to just be like,
It felt really powerful.
and then like
against
that game, it's like I controlled the ground,
yeah,
not at all,
not at all.
and so I'm just
Yeah.
like, I guess I have all this
But even
space
then,
here.
it was a real slugfest still because you did have like answer when I played like a 4-6 in space. You were like, I have a good answer for this.
Mhm.
I will say I was really disappointed that you rivals followed my Rey because I had to protect the pod in hand. So I was like, oh, I'm going to swing into base, get to the 7 health, and then just blow up Thrawn
Thrawn leader,
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you rivals fall, I was like, that's the right move.
This one's a no-go. Not only just because Rokai Gunship is the only play, but then just like resourcing all of the top end there is
Oh
like...
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm also just like not familiar with these kind of games of Star Wars Unlimited.
We don't play.
No, we
these
don't
decks
play
for-
control
yeah,
decks.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like, what is the consideration on like? I wanted to resource up to 12. Was that dumb? Should I have just played that slower? But then the card that I resource is like Wartime Trade Official, which
Yeah.
like sucks.
So you're good here. I'm going to just show my hand. I'm going to keep this, but I want to show it for the ability to talk. So I have a modded cohort, Tree Tender, Secretive Sage, Hive Defense Wing, Village Protectors, Rivals Fall. This is the one of. I have to keep this in my hand. I think here I just resource the Tree Tender, even though I really like it. It's better into like an indirect damage deck. And then
Hive,
I think here do you think the Hive?
I think so because I think space is
We both kind of
preferred arena for me.
Yeah, and I think that's because Village Protector. It was either Village Protectors or Hive, and I was thinking the 2/4 is pretty good because it does live through most things that you can do. Like you can play the 4-cost 3/2 that deals 3 damage in space, and it doesn't die to that. And then I can also just buff it with Rey, and it's a little bit better, but that's okay. You do have the initiative now.
Yep. You got a bit of a stinker.
Pretty happy that I did this thematically non at all base with Rey, where I just have she's at the lair of Grievous.
Yeah. That showed up in one episode.
Did it really?
Clone Wars, yeah. I was a little bit surprised. So, like, I started watching the Clone Wars, like, partway through set 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, like, Gore is the legendary.
Yeah.
That dude's, like, one episode. And I was kind of expecting a little bit more out of him for being a legendary. But it's like, he's and not even just one episode. He's there for, like, a minute and a half. And it's like, okay, he's the legendary and legendary in this set. Like, sure, man, whatever. But you don't give me a baby Boba clone? Like, what the hell? I'll play a First Order Stormtrooper.
You know the drill here.
I'll play a First Order Stormtrooper.
All right. Well, yeah. Can't do anything about that. I'll claim here.
Pass. I felt bad too because that's a weird one to be like. Even if I know your hand, like, do I ever like actually just do this turn 1? But I'm here now.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a pretty funny turn 1 play. Like I'm certainly not opposed to it. Oh, this is awkward now. This is super okay. Look, I put you down. I don't like it. It makes me sad. Whatever. I just jammed the Village Protectors here.
Just jam the Death Trooper here and take the shield off
the shield off the Protector at least.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna Secretive Sage into the Death Trooper, I think here. Just to kill it.
I attack. You have an on-attack trigger.
Oh, that's true. It is an on-attack trigger. I'm gonna put it onto the Protector.
They trade. Now you have a when defeated trigger.
I will put it onto my base. Or actually, no. I'm gonna put it onto the Secretive Sage. Then you're gonna trigger. I'll put it onto my base.
Now priorities to you.
That's true. I claim.
That was one action that had like
that's true.
5 steps.
5. The stack grew.
I will attack. the Secret of Sage.
Sure. The damage just goes on base, and then the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm taking up twice.
Yep. And then I'm passing.
Alrighty. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird turn, I think.
Agreed.
Yeah, this is a bit of a strange one.
Putting on your Brennan Lee Mulligan voice?
Just a little bit. Thank you, Brennan. Thank you, Mr. Mulligan. I'll give him an experience so he learns about the world.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I do actually really like the officers in this list. It's really funny when you can be like, oh, I get just 4 damage on base.
I'm just going to claim here, I think.
Sure. I get this Clone Deserter out, and then I pass. I'll give you the card draw. It's a gift.
For me?
Yeah, for you?
For what?
Yeah, Bane. Start Bane posting immediately.
Just always Bane posting. I'll put 2 damage on there and deal 4 to your base.
Yep, I'll go to 7. 7. Let's see. I'll buff the Deserter to try and have him live slightly longer. Daring Raid? Oh, damn it.
Grenade Strike for 2 and 1.
Yeah.
That's why the previous turn I was like, I'm not just going to Grenade Strike to
that's
do
fair.
2 damage there. I'll draw from bounty.
Yep. Raise tab. 3 to base.
I should take the damage on my base. Desperate Commando.
Modded cohort into the Desperate Commando because you can't kill it.
Doesn't really matter what I do here.
Yep.
I'm claiming.
I will pass. Yeah, put that down. Okay.
Start off with a deploy.
Just gonna kill him. I'll just blow him up.
Relief Runner?
That's a good card. I'll flip right here.
Claim.
Alright, that's gonna be 4 plus 6. It's gonna be 10 damage into base.
It's 13.
And then, yeah, I'll pass. Yahtzee. Yeah, I think I put that down.
I'll gunship the modded cohort.
Sure. That's respectable. Protect the pod on the sucker. You can heal 6.
And I will do so. Rokai gunship.
3 to base. Heal 3.
Claim.
And then another 3 to base.
Back to 13.
And I'll pass. Tis the season for arrival.
No, I wish. But we do have a cool turn.
Okay, all right, good.
Or no, wait. I got to redo my turn.
Okay,
I got to redo my resource.
that's fine.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
I'm not cheating you. I know what card I put down.
Look. I was gonna say, I'm like, if you're cheating me here, I'm like, brother. We got our own series of problems.
Listen, I brought IG88 to the table. I'm ready to lose.
I'm
comfortable losing.
Hey, we knew what we were getting into with this matchup too.
Yeah.
Slugfest.
All right, so I'm paying 5 for heavy
Oh, you
persuader
exploit
tank.
that. Okay.
Exploit this.
Yeah.
So I have 4 damage to a ground unit.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty smack.
That's what I was trying to set up, and when you killed my desperate commando, everything fell apart.
Yep. Yeah.
I've lost it all.
Yep.
I have nothing.
Heirloom lightsaber.
Series droid.
That is an
I resourced the because I was like, there's no way I'm going to do that. And then I'm like, no, actually, having the heavy persuader tank is part of this game. So or exploiting it is part of this turn. So, all right, so that's dead.
And this is what I was setting up for with the deck.
I need a Rival's Fall.
Yep.
I haven't resourced it. Don't worry.
I figured you hadn't. I'm going to swing at a base for 5 damage, heal 4.
Claiming.
Pass.
Please.
Please. The game keeps giving me pairs, man. I don't know what's happening here. See, why are we doing this in constructive? Just Rey, heirloom lightsaber, constructed lightsaber, just jammer full of crap and just go to town.
Onyx Squadron Brute.
Mod cohort into the
I'll deal 2 damage to your base.
Sure. I'll go to 5.
I'll pay 5, use Thrawn, heavy persuader tank.
Yep.
To sack this.
Yep.
Heal 4, and I've got 2 damage to distribute or to deal.
Yep.
Just
kill the cohort.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Play a Secretive Sage.
I'll hit you for 3 because it's still.
Yeah, I'm going to heal 1 is what's going to happen instead of healing 3. So I'm going to swing with Rey. I'm going to hit base for 5, buff the Secretive Sage.
19.
All right, and then I pass. Hand empty. No thoughts.
No thoughts.
No thoughts. Just cardboard.
Cardboard.
I am not going to resource this time around.
I need to resource so that I can draw into some good turns, but it's there's
I'm realizing
really realistic scenarios for me to need any of these cards on the next turn.
So I'm gonna be wait, does this read non-leader? No, thank God. You know what? Devastating Gunship is way better than I thought initially. Because I was sitting here and I was like, okay, if you have another Devastating Gunship in hand, can you just run the tank in and then just Devastating Gunship? I'm like, no, you need to have a Daring Raid or a Grenade Strike to do some shenanigans. So,
I did finally.
You did okay. You did
a Rival's Fall though.
Okay,
so
all right.
The game's not immediately
it's
over.
Good enough.
It's
good
bad.
enough.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
2 turns of getting to hit you for a lot and heal a bunch is nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you for 3.
Okay, I'll go to 7. Alrighty, let's pay 2.
I'm gonna claim.
Sure. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna go into base. Yeah. Sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to set up so that on swing you have to die to the protector? I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll keep both these cards in hand. I'm on 9 resources. It's okay. This is how I know I'm not a control player, because I'm like, oh, it's kind of, I can play both these cards. Why would I resource?
Gunship for the protectors.
No!
I did actually have the gunship last turn, but I was just I just have to Rival's Fall. But that would have, I didn't actually even think of that, but if I didn't have the fall, then we're just going to be too late here. Rey has to buff things that cost 3 or more, right? Or two
or less power.
So I kill the follower of the way
take the 1
here.
damage, yeah.
Desperate Commando.
Let's put 3 damage into your base.
I will claim.
I will pass.
Alright, I'm on 8 resources. Where does 9... Does 9 get me somewhere meaningfully different? Not particularly. I don't really think... Yeah, because if I do that for... Oh, but 8 is good to stick around at, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess I'm on 8.
I'm sticking on 9. I was on 9 last turn.
I guess I've only got the 1. So I'm going to exploit Desperate
that.
Commando.
Short.
2 damage and a shrink
2 damage
here.
and a shrink, yep.
And then I'm going to shrink something else.
Mm-hmm.
But what's better? So I'm basically shrinking to gain life. But what is the threshold here?
So
I do want to shrink here.
No, you don't, because if you shrink here, I just reaction and I get to buff him again.
But you can buff here.
I can also buff here, but this has a shield.
Yeah, but if I keep this at 3, I can go 1 attack. Now I have 6 power.
That's true.
I can kill that next turn.
Yeah.
So I do think I shrink.
Okay. All right.
Here.
I think that's understandable. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna mark that with this.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna buff the sage then, like I said I was going to do.
Yep. I'm going to. All right. So the sage is currently.
The sage is a 3/3 right now still.
So I will attack and lose the shield.
Lose the shield. Yep. All right. Let's do 3 into base with the sage.
Oh, I'm just dead, aren't
I? Yes.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm sorry to.
No. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
I had 2 cargo juggernauts in hand, which was gonna let me close it next turn, no matter what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had just enough on board to get the win. So that I felt like that. Like you didn't do a ton of damage to my base, but I did feel like okay. Like look, we went through like a bunch of cards.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of game there.
Yeah, there was a lot of game there, and I drew, just so that you have context, I had 1 Protect the Pod in hand, and then I drew into 2 more Protect the Pods, and that's why I said Yahtzee. Because I was like, I have all 3 of these, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I drew 2 Cargo Juggernauts this turn, and I went, well, I have no idea what I'm doing with these, but it's another pair. Yeah, that
was cool.
Yeah, I was going to say, these games felt really, really fun. This was a great like.
This was a brain melter too.
Yes, I was gonna say my brain was completely melted because when we got to the end there, and I was like, "Oh, this is really interesting with the shrinking of a unit for Rey."
There, how do I resource this, right? Because I'm like, all right, I play this for 5, and then I can play landing shot. But I'm also like, all right, well, fleet interdictor can actually like stop some damage up here with Sentinel.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this was just a weird one because how many like late game draws did you kind of draw during this last turn?
I drew a lot.
Yeah, this really felt like one where you did not.
My draw there was clunky, but it was still like a good game. The bad part was that like the Rey lived and you got to protect the pod twice.
Yes,
for like massive tempo.
Yeah.
And by the time I got the Rivals Fall, I was gonna stabilize.
Yes.
Not the Cargo Juggernauts in hand. That was probably gonna be a real problem anyway. But like, if I had like 6 more life on base, I'm stabilizing the board that turn. And then we can start to worry about that later. But
yeah, and me playing a like even if I had no other units, me just playing a 4/6 shielded for value is like just worth it, especially with 2, because then the next turn I'm like, oh, I already have a living vigilance unit to just come in and do the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, so
sweet stuff.
That was excellent. Yeah. All right.
There's a Purge Trooper left in, I guess. Too bad.
Grappling Guardian, worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
I think that these games did just show that for sure. What else? There's the Covert Strength.
I mean, I boarded mine out, or 2 of them out, but
yeah,
that's under unusual circumstances.
Yeah.
Of me just being like, I think the Fleet Interdictors do a similar thing but better, but that turn they were the same card basically of like answer your guardian. But
I'm missing one more card that I need to sideboard back.
That's the Vanquish. That was.
No, I already grabbed that.
Or I know my Vanquish.
Oh, your Vanquish.
My Vanquish was the 10th card I needed to board back out.
Was it? Oh, it was a Cargo Juggernaut. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. That was excellent.
Yeah. I will say at least with the Thrawn deck, not just Copium, but like
that was.
I was kind of like I like the way that played out. I didn't feel like there were really problematic like deck construction things going on there.
I'm gonna say
I really enjoyed like
as your
heavy
opponent,
Persuader tank is like doing a lot of weight there and like makes those like garbage 1 and 2 drops. Having a ton of those makes that a lot more palatable. And like Death Trooper felt insane.
As your opponent, I really did feel the entire like in all 3 games. I was like, there wasn't a moment where I went, "Oh, you've had a moment where things have started to fall apart." Like, and
Droid Missile Platform.
This card's crazy.
I had it in both decks today, and it sucked both times. And that's one where I'm like, I don't
really. Well,
it shouldn't. It does not read that to me. But just like in practice, it ended up not being great. I think there's a lot of flaws going on here with the IG88 deck. The Force stuff is just not it. But I got to do it, and I got it out of my system.
I really think I'm just gonna. I'd like to criticize Set 1 leader design and not the deck, because I actually like the shell that you have. I'm like, the idea of it seems sound to me. Of like, okay, we're gonna vomit a bunch of stuff on the board. We're gonna use IG88's ability to like get a little bit of extra damage in or get a good constructive clear. But just flipping on 5 for a 5/4 that dies to a 3-cost card is
just give me a 4/6.
Just give me a 4/6.
Yeah, like we accepted the stat line.
Like that's a Bosk. That's
yeah.
Like just I don't. I understand that Set 1 was a weird time for them. I mean, we got Boba Fett, we got Sabine, we got Han, and then we get IG88, who just like exists.
Yeah. They've had a couple of misses. Some of these understated leaders. Fennec Shand is another one that comes to mind where I'm like, they give you a 4/4 for 5.
4/4 for 5, and she doesn't even have a shield.
Yeah.
She has Saboteur. Like,
at least Grand Inquisitor is like, all right, that shield is like, he's an interest. Maybe more specific. The Legends of the Force, Grand Inquisitor is a cool card. Actually, the last video I did, I had a sealed pool with Grand Inquisitor, and that was really cool. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, he's another one actually where I've been looking at him for this format because he's a common.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, really, what it is you just put a corrupted lightsaber on him, and you're like, I just clear for free, and I don't really do anything else, which is fine. But I just don't know how good that actually is. It's probably good enough, but losing out on a card like Shin Hati in like the sealed format is
that's part of where like Cunning Villainy in that sealed format is your commons are kind of bad, but your uncommons are like actually quite strong. Like Shin Hati.
I mean, you remember when I was playing that? Why am I blanking on his name? Cal Kestis. On the first weekend, I just paid 5 for a Shin Hati, and it won me like 2 games.
Yeah, I was like, I can't stop that. And
yeah,
you went like turn 5 resource, turn Shin Hati into Sorcerers of Tund.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I can't do anything about that. I think
Sorcerers of Tund is the card.
I can't remember if that was the time I was playing Snoke Red or Avar Chris Red. I can't remember which of those.
I think you were playing Snoke that week.
Oh, I was playing Snoke for that one because I had so much anti-space, and then I died to all of your N1 Starfighters. Yeah. And I was a little mopey about that one. Not like it's okay to lose, but I was like you
teched for it.
I did prepare, and it just didn't matter.
And you showed me afterwards. I was like, what the hell? You should have won this game, man. Like what's happening?
But like, I mean, that is cool. And Cal is. The more I play the format, the worse Cal is. But I also, at the same time, it's like he does do a lot.
Yeah.
So.
For this format, if we get a common yellow or even like colorless like or something to just put on him that's not named Ascension Cable, I think he can do work because getting the free tap downs is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then you could just pair them with like loth cats and stuff and just like kind of control the ground.
I mean, you could put them in green and just get like academy training.
It's probably good enough. It's definitely good enough. But because what is he a 4? What is he?
3-4.
3-4.
3-4 on 4.
That stat line's so bad.
And as you know, as any Premier player will complain to you about, it's like, yeah, we've been dealing with the 2-5 stat line of Sabine for so long. It's like you can't actually kill it. Like the 2-5 leader survives, but the 3-4s get nuked immediately on 4, and that's just
because they
an
also,
unfortunate part of the game design.
They also die to open fire.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been an interesting.
I didn't even play open fire in either of my red decks. Maybe I should have.
I think it would have been really good.
It was probably better than Droid. It's probably better than Droid Missile Platform for this deck. But then again, this was.
Okay. So remember, Droid Missile like curbs space decks in this, right? Like.
Yeah.
I think you could keep it as like a sideboard option, right? You can also
maybe open fire is like something I do in the board here.
So
because like these grenade strikes were fine, but that probably would have been.
So this is what I want to remind you though, because this is the hot shit, right? You play Droid Missile Platform, you grenade strike your own Droid Missile Platform, deal 6 damage, and ping 1 more space. You just turn around and you're like, well, you know,
attack for 4.
Yeah.
Have some indirect on your way out.
Because I think that's still pretty solid, right? Like, is it pretty and clean? No. But it is pretty nice if they're not really doing much in space and you're like, well, I need to kind of close the game out, or you just want to distribute some additional damage on that turn. It might be worth it. Especially if you're looking at my ground and you're like, okay, I just need to move the damage from space to the ground to clean up. And you just go, all right, 4 into base, grenade strike, I lose out on the 2 damage. Or even a daring raid, and you just like shift 6 over.
But I feel like I'm never going to be that aggressive enough with this to like really put you in the spot where you can't just like throw it all on base and be like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, I mean that first game there was certainly a moment where I would not have put it on base, just because of how the game had been moving.
Yeah. I should also, as much as it is cute, one change I would absolutely make here is that should just be Secretive Sage.
I think I agree.
That just seems.
I like the ooms.
I only had 2 because it does actually pressure, but no, Secretive Sage would have just been so much better.
I originally only had 2 Secretive Sages in the Rey list when I built this like months ago, and then I was updating it for today, and I went, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Number 3, please come in.
The First Order. Yeah, there was.
I think the First
Order.
Order.
I don't know. There's like some awkward stuff in here, but you do also need a little bit of that just to function. But
you gotta have a little bit of grace on some of these cards, right? Like I actually think First Orders are fine here, right? It's a filler card. The double on turn 1 is rough.
Yeah, but that's a very
that's a rare
unlikely
situation.
draw.
Yeah. So that's where I'm like, I think it's like good enough filler. I think this is like way better though. Like 3 for a 2/4 in space, kind of bad, but when defeated, draw a card. That's hot. So
yeah, these were the more like Wartime Trade Official is like not really exciting. It does take some turn to get value, but at the end of the when it all shakes out, it's 2 cost, and with Thrawn, he's 3/5 worth of stats.
I was also going to say pairs well with the Death Trooper, when
Yep.
you can just go, okay, I swing in for 1. If he lives, you just Death Trooper him, or you do it ahead of time and you just like go, okay, I Death Trooper him, get the
that game where I went turn 1 Wartime, turn 2
Death Trooper. That was really cool. Yeah,
and now I've dealt with your 3-drop. I've got 2 battle droids and my undamaged Death Trooper hanging out.
Yep. I thought that was a really cool turn because I was sitting
like that.
there.
That seems like something I want to keep access to, despite this being a card that sees play nowhere else in any other circumstance.
But that is Pauper for you, right? Like where this card would never see play in Constructed because it's kind of bad, but because here we need to generate value wherever we can, whenever we can, and that's good enough value. I would like
definitely want to bring the Thrawn deck back in the future.
I 100%
IG88 probably has to look a lot different. That's okay.
I'm gonna.
How about for your decks?
I'm gonna just bring out some MVPs because that was what we did. I brought it up last time, and I'm like, I just want to talk about some cards that like we know are generally speaking good, but I'm gonna bring out. I mean, look, okay, I'm gonna grab a Heirloom Lightsaber. I don't look. It's a card that's very good.
Yeah.
So for Rey, at least, I'd like to shout out 4 cards. That's right. Shout out on my podcast. 4 cards. Follower of the Way, actually, I felt performed incredible here. Getting a 3-4 for 3.
3-5.
3-5, actually. Yeah, you're right. Getting a 3-5 for 3 felt great. I know that's technically worse than the 3-6 that we can get that as the Force trait, but it is kind of modular, and that's pretty nice. I mean, Protect the Pod is just a great card. With Rey, it's very good. That's 7 damage that you can just throw at anything. And then Moisture Farmer actually felt incredible after investing 3 additional stats into it. Just having a 3-7 and with Restore 2 was really, really good. And because we don't have like super big board wipes in this format, being able to just kind of modular build up certain cards felt great. Heirloom Lightsaber, of course, I think is going to be a staple in any blue Force deck that has like a Force-esque leader. This card is just really good. It's being played in Constructed, and I think this card is...
And I really just like this card, turn 2 Follower of the Way, Protect the Pot. Like, that's just very reasonable. Also, something I found in deck building for this format, when you play Legends of the Force Limited, like, Protect the Pod is insane. I also kind of tended to find that Protect the Pod does not work with cards from other sets as well. Like the earlier sets, it's like a pretty marked difference in how little health your non-vehicle units have. And so Protect the Pod was like much less exciting there, but you are doing the work to get those units out there, high health units out there, while not necessarily just playing the same cards from Legends of the Force. I think that's an awesome Protect the Pod deck.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I was looking for everybody's favorite Secret of Sage.
Thrawn's pretty easy here on MVPs. Like, these are the value 2-for-1s: Devastating Gunship, Imperial Interceptor, Grappling Guardian. So that's sort of like, all right, that's why we're playing blue.
Yep.
Or blue red villainy. We're playing those. But then like this also felt like more specifically a very good Death Trooper shell and then a very good Relief Runner shell.
I think Relief Runner in this list is really, really good. Yeah. Just being able to go, okay, I heal for 2, and then whenever you kill this, I actually get a heal for 6 more. Lets you stabilize a lot. Yeah. Really solid.
The heal for 6 was crazy on some of those where I was like, I was in a lot of trouble, but then you were kind of having to deal with it, and it's like, I'm just taking a whole die off here, and that's like pretty nice.
That was why I was saving the Protect the Pods, because I was like, I can deal with 3 damage from the Grappling Guardian. I cannot deal with you restoring 2 and then getting a full die at the end. I also put Grappling Guardian off to the side here. This format likes this card. He's great. Card's great. For Talzin, I didn't pull out the gunships, but I think the gunships are really, really good in Talzin because of the ability to shrink a bunch of stuff periodically. Like, even if it's just, I Talzin activation something that has 3 health and then I just get to gunship it, it just makes the gunship play really solid. Talzin's Assassin gets a shout out for being maybe the most obnoxious card in this deck. A 4/4 for 4 with Shrink is
that's a lot.
That's a lot. And we saw that when I didn't have it, it made a big difference. And even then, I think that card is really good, and I think it just proves like, hey, wow, you put the cards that have the name Talzin in it together. Wow, shocker. Secret of Sage, we've just talked about a bunch, but it is just, wow, getting a crafty smuggler in blue with Force is good.
I think there's an interesting question on if the best card in this format is Secret of Sage or if it's Devastating Gunship.
I
feel like it's one of those two. I mean, like Talzin's Assassin's kind of in the middle, but it's tougher because it's like only one deck.
Talzin's Assassin is good in a Mother Talzin list, and it's probably the best card on a Mother Talzin list.
Yeah.
So, and then as the 2 other like little, I didn't get to play Sorcerer's Blast too much, but actually just kind of crazy, dealing 3 damage to a unit. Again, pairs well into Talzin's Assassin, pairs well into Devastating Gunship, pairs well into Drain Essence, where you just go 2 damage, Sorcerer's Blast, and I get a Shrink. Wow, I kill, you can do a lot there. I don't think I had like any major stinkers.
How did you feel about Keep Fighting?
I got to play it once. and I also only saw it like twice, and I had a resource at one time. I think in the Talzin list, it's still probably fine because you get to being able to re-ready like a Secretive Sage actually is like not bad, right? Like if I'm like, okay, Secretive Sage in, get the Shrink with Talzin, keep fighting the Secretive Sage, and then I just play like a Sorceress Blast, like that's still probably fine, right? Like, I think if I'm gonna keep it in here, I only have 2 copies, and that's where I would stick. I wouldn't run any more. Daughters of Dathomir is another one we were talking about as like because I threw that in there kind of at the end. I had 8 more slots and I need to figure it out. But I actually think that this card is probably fine.
It wasn't awful.
Yeah, it wasn't awful.
Restore is something that you're actively interested in.
Yes. It's kind of like a stability piece. I do look at it as like basically just a curve filler, right?
Like if you weren't Talzin, I would say like you play the Relief Runner, and that's sort of your life gain. But Daughter of Dathomir does have some role compression there of like it's a force unit, but it also offers you some healing. That's pretty nice because 28 is two less than 30, and you are playing a control deck, so you are trying or not. It's not a control deck. Talzin is more mid rangey, but like
there's a lot of control options in here to make sure my stuff stays alive.
You can choose to play a longer game, and then Daughter is like a way to try to help you survive some of that.
Yeah, I think the other thing I could do is take out the Daughters for covered strengths as like a kind of like a fill-in option for 3. Like it's not great. I think it's much better in the Rey list where I can be like, I'm already buffing the health of my things with the extra experience. I take some, I put 2 damage on it. That's like, okay, I get another buff. But yeah, I don't think I had like any cards that I would call like major stinkers.
We had some stinkers over in this one, the IG88 deck, but this just as this whole force package I think just was not not worth it, and that's okay. Because I got it out of my system. I got to try it. You
attempted it, and as we kind of talked about, like I think the idea is there. I actually do like
I felt good about like. Okay, like these double 1-drops, like this actually felt reasonable. Guerrilla Soldiers felt good. It feels like, all right,
ISB
yellow red villainy with IG88 does not sound horrible.
You don't, but like, I was gonna say we don't have the Tarkentown clears in this format with like ISB show an event, get the Tarkentown clear, but still gonna go ISB. I still have a 1/3, and your unit does have a damage on it, or you clear the Secretive Sage shield. That is like actually real value. Yeah. So like. I think there is something with almost like we don't have indirect damage with Boba, but I think you could take some of that package with like ISB, the turn 1 plays and stuff, and transfer that over to like a Django shell pretty easily.
Yeah, that's actually probably what this deck is. It's just a bad Django, not bad, but like this would probably be better served as a Django.
Yeah, because I think you can do a lot of like little pivots into like a Django red shell. You can put I think what's pretty interesting is you could put first order troopers in there and then still run the tanks, and then you can just go like, oh, I get the tank on 5, I get a free ping on the ground, and then I get like another indirect damage that gets flung off, and that's on your flip. Wait, he flips on 6, 5. Does he flip on 5?
Yeah, Django's at 5.
3/7.
He's got Quinlan stats.
3/6, right? He's
3/7.
He's 3/7.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Quinlan's a 3/7. I feel like he always takes damage, so just immediately. So.
I feel like he's always a 5/7.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We love Hot Shot Blaster. So yeah, I don't think this is like all a stinker. I think it's just you have two distinct packages that you were like trying to like cross pollinate.
Yeah,
you were trying to make Tamako, and it just didn't work out. Like
because I'm like, but I can play ISB agent and then like. Reveal a do or do not. Reveal a Sorceress Blast, and I'm like, I'm maintaining a pretty high density. I also felt that like having Will of the Force and Waylay was going to be pretty good interaction, and I think it still might be.
I think it still is in a Force package.
Maybe even without Force, like just 4-cost Waylay might be okay.
I think in the Obi-Wan yellow list that I was putting together, I just put both of them in. I was like, I'm okay with this. Like that's good enough.
Because like Waylay is not good in Premiere now because there's just too many good when played abilities on units, but we're still at a lower power level in Pauper that I think you get a bit more of the experience of what Waylay was in like set 1 and 2.
Yeah, because like against the Rey list, Waylay is like really it's like it's not bad, right? Like
that's great against like follower of the way because now
Yes.
I'm also destroying your action economy if you want to do that again in the future.
Yep. Doing that into my 3 buffed moisture farmer would make me cry. Like like that's 3 turns of investment that's been ruined. So yeah, it's a.
But by the same token, you have a lot of ambush creatures too. Like I don't want to do that to a modded cohort because it's already taken some damage. So it's I don't want to bounce a grappling guardian.
No, you.
So there's some give and take. Maybe this is worse because there's devastating gunship, Talzin's assassin. Actually, you know what? I'm backing that up. I don't want to be waylaying that much.
Yeah.
Maybe just the one.
No. I think with the 4-1 because you get a random discard, that's not nothing. Like.
Yeah,
it really depends on
is
what
that
it
worth
is.
2 health?
If you're running a more robust force shell, I think, where your leader also wants to use the force, I think so.
Maybe Grand Inquisitor or something, but then like any force villainy deck is like just play Talzin.
Yeah, that is the problem. That is the problem. Yeah.
What is interesting here though is that like Sorcerer's Blast is good. Jedi in Hiding is good here, but it's not as dominant as in Constructed. I'm sorry, Zach. I know Zachary Halo is a player that I've played against many times. Lost all of them. He's been on a Talzin yellow list lately, which is really interesting. But it's not quite there for me on like being better than Talzin red. I feel like Talzin Red in Premiere is still like far and away the better version, but there's interesting stuff going on with the yellow. But like in Pauper here, I think the yellow is probably closer to the red. Like Adept of Anger is actually something you're not opposed to because exhausting a large unit is going to help the fact that you're like very good at picking off weenies. It's more exciting for you to play than Witch of the Mists.
Yeah, it's another just another really good 1-drop and a force payoff, which is really what you're looking for. Because like, when I keep saying because here's the thing: I was thinking about force payoffs, and I'm gonna be honest, there's not a lot in here. There's not.
It's like Talzin's assassin. It's like that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like yeah. Oh my god, I just did it again. I gotta work on my language skills.
That's alright. That's alright.
But.
God knows I throw like 10,000 into everything.
Yeah. It's these 3 plus Mother Talzin. And I think that 3 to 4 cards plus your leader is where you want to be sitting on these types of payoffs, just in general. And I know in like the actual Talzin list, they have Karis, they have like they're not running Sorcerer's Blast. But they also don't use it for Jedi in Hiding, right? Like
I played Jedi against Ben, who we both played yesterday.
Oh yeah, did he
had Jedi in Hiding in his deck.
Yeah. Did he use it though for the payoff, like for the double discard payoff?
It didn't. What do you mean double discard?
No, sorry. The like you use the force on this is what I mean. Like, are you using the force?
It mattered.
Okay, all right. Because
that also pairs with like force throw as it did in Constructed.
That's true.
You had a little bit more of like hand like you can.
There's not as much of that right here.
Yeah.
I think if you were doing a yellow this is where the Grand Inquisitor thing comes in of like, oh, this plus Jedi in Hiding, that's 2 pretty distinct opportunities.
I had this in the deck for a bit. It's not as good, but that was also where like these pillages on the sideboard. Where the thought of like, no, I actually was kind of interested in hand control for this. But,
I think that you could do I actually am sitting here now and I'm like, do you do just a GI hand control shell? Like, because you can run Tip the Scales, you can run this, you can run Jedi in Hiding. Like,
I don't know if I could put Tip the Scale in the deck.
Look, it's pay 2, okay? It's pay 2.
It is pay 2. But at least Pillage is card advantage.
Pillage is card advantage.
Not only is Pillage card advantage, sometimes it's Time Walk. Sometimes you have the initiative, your opponent draws 2, and then you just pillage them, and like that does sometimes just ruin you. I feel like Tip the Scale never gets that. Like
no, especially not this. We're way more creature heavy than some lists in Constructed as well. I feel so. But
Talzin yellow sounds really interesting to me.
I'm really okay. So
because like I like Sorcerer's Blast a lot. Jedi in Hiding, it did matter, but we both played Jedi in Hiding in that mirror,
yeah,
and like it just kind of didn't come up. You had better things to be using with the Force. I had better things to be doing with the Force, or I didn't have the Force, or you just kind of played around it by having an empty hand when you wanted to make that trade on a later turn.
And it was really just a Force enabler. Like if I'm playing it on 3, I think
it's like I'm not saying we shouldn't play it in the decks, but it's more of a filler.
It's not as it's not like a linchpin card.
We're not drawn to this archetype for it, but it fits in well. So
he felt okay.
Yeah, Fallen Jedi was good.
Fallen Jedi felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't die to Sorcerer's Blast. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would actually go Talzin yellow. That would be.
And I'm sitting here thinking about GI red because I'm like, I gotta try the hand control. I mean, we're gonna lose Force Throw, but in Premiere. But
but I mean, I was thinking about that paired with all these 1-drops, that political pressure card. It's like that's another like, do you want to lose a card from your hand and we get more value, or do you want to like let IG88 turn on? If you're playing Django in this shell, that's a lot worse. But
I
cool stuff. So
I think that
feels like a pretty good way to, because we could keep talking for 10,000 hours about this.
That's true. Yeah.
And try and transition to be like, hey, why don't we just build them right now and play now, and then we'll be here until 1 a.m.
Yeah.
But that is not the case. But thank you, Ben, for coming on today.
As always,
pleasure.
Will. Yeah.
And hope that y'all enjoy watching this talk about the format. That format that only we play, but you know, it's still fun to have thought experiments, talk about this, play games with your friends.
I do.
Hopefully, we can try to get another human being to engage with us.
I do pitch it at every PQ we go to. So, and I've gotten some people who are like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yes, play it with your local group." You know, like,
and at least it's grounded in what Pauper is for Magic the Gathering. Mm-hmm. So there is you know, when we're making a pitch, it's not like,
look, this deck.
This is not that outlandish, right? Like we have, like I've played Pauper for like 10 years straight in Magic and loved it, and you know, it has a very storied past on Magic the Gathering Online. So like it's a format, a rule set that players jive with to a certain extent, and there's like goofy other things that you can come up with, but this is like, it's a rule set that works, and the way that it works for Magic is crossing over here enough that like this is playing Pauper and Magic. I'm getting my Pauper fix here, like, and I love that.
Hey, this deck cost me $9. I checked the price before I came.
I hope you didn't buy any cards for it.
I didn't, but I was on SWU and I was like, oh, $9 for TCG player?
I was hyper foiling out my Pauper cube, that'll be another video at some point, or not. I've actually recorded 2 videos on the Pauper cube. Both of them were like 2 hours long, and I just did not like them. So those are archived. But while I was like ordering cards for them, it's like, you know, looking for other things to put in the cart to hit the shipping limit. It's like, that's where the hyperspace grappling guardians came from. I'm like, we're playing this so Pauper, like I'm liking this, like, is it like 10 cents? Yeah, I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get those.
Hey, we've proven that card's gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna play this card a lot.
Yeah, that card's just good. It's just to blow. Yeah, 3/9 that blows up the previous turn 6-drop. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Also, and it's like 7 or 3 power is so important on that, because it comes down, clears a unit, and says you can't play an 8-wing. You can't just deploy a 3 health space unit into that. If this was like Graceful Purgil, I feel kind of suffers from that, being a 2/7.
Yeah, it's
just like it doesn't actually threaten anything on attack. It's just purely as a sentinel wall, and that's just kind of too easy to play around.
Yeah,
it's harder to use proactive. So like, I mean, Graceful Purgil is still like probably a fine sideboard card for this format, but it's not as
it's very good into the Von Reg list if you're not dead by that point.
That was something we talked about a while ago, but I would say for the sideboard here, definitely Loathwolves.
Loathwolves, that makes sense to me.
That one feels like a must-have.
I was looking.
We didn't like the Thrawn list wasn't really ground pounding, but like if you had that versus IG88, it's like I just die.
Yep.
Like that's just too much. Even if it just exists solely as the stat line, that's just a lot for this to handle. So that was another recommendation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I already tried to do an outro.
I was gonna say we said our piece. We got distracted again talking about Pauper. Yeah, but thank you.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.